I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, thank you. I can't believe how hot it is outside today. I wonder why they have us working out here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What are we doing out here? We're painting self-portraits, not landscapes. There's no doubt this school is a little, well, actually a lot weird.
Wow, it looks just like you're really good. Hey, since you're finished, do you think you could give me a hand with mine? Oh, yeah, me too. So what do you think? You're a lifesaver. Thank you, Mie. For real. Something wrong? That girl's in class, too. Everyone says she's so nice and quiet. She's polite to everyone. What's up? Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing.
Are you still up here? Hurry up, Slowpoke. Sorry.
Man, the break was so long, I forgot how cute Himawari looks in her uniform. This is such a great day. Except for one teeny tiny little thing. Just what the heck are you doing here, huh?
My club isn't meeting today.
Why are they taking a break at the start of the semester?
What are you asking me for? Can't believe you're still carrying that pipe box around.
Not my choice.
So then someone's forcing you to carry him around.
No, he keeps following me.
He just can't stand to be away from you, can he?
Oh, wait till Yuko finds out he snuck out of the house after me. I'll bet you just about anything. She'll bury me under a mountain of the worst chores she can think of.
About tomorrow's lunch.
How'd we get onto that all of a sudden?
I want a nari sushi.
Let me guess, because it's shaped like fox ears? Oh, man, what's wrong with me? I should have told that dumb jock to make his own lunch. I hope this isn't going to go on for the rest of my life. Well, I guess as long as I have to make my own lunch anyway, it's no big deal to make his lunch, too. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? That Domaki is taking advantage of my good nectar! I know those girls. They're in my art class at school. Huh? What's that? Is it a design on her shirt? Some kind of costume? But if it is, why didn't I notice it before?
I hate to ask, but do you think you could lend me some change? I'll pay you back tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Me too, please? No way. Is it just me, or does she seem like a different person all of a sudden? You know how the quiet ones are. One day they just snap. Cut it out! You're scaring me.
A feather. Welcome back. Watanuki, I want you to show me what's in your pocket, and I mean right now. Actually, there's a really good explanation for this. I mean, I didn't take him, he just followed me on his own. I didn't even know he was there till I got to school. I'm sorry. I was talking about your other pocket. Wait, so then you're not mad about the pipe box? So you must mean... Where'd you get that? I found it in the alleyway when I was heading over here after I got out of school. Ah! Yuko! Are you crazy? You nearly burned my eyebrows off. You can at least wait till I finish talking before you try something like that. Make sure you watch your back, Watanuki. Huh? Or you could end up as someone's dinner.
Wow, these triangles are really perfect.
I know, like a fox ears. Why did you pick this out-of-the-way corner to have lunch when we could be outside? And why am I eating lunch with you when I could be having lunch with Himawari? Man, this reeks.
But she has late lunch.
I know that!
So?
Well, so what?
So finish what you were telling me before. About the girl you saw yesterday when you were going home who seemed to have wings growing out of her back. What happened after that?
Well, it gets weirder.
You're in my way.
Oh, sorry.
Was that her?
Yeah.
I looked at her back. I didn't see any wings or anything.
Okay, then I guess that means it must be a spirit or something.
What's wrong?
Well, I could be wrong about this, but when she passed by us just now, the wings on her back seemed larger than they did yesterday. Hey, anybody home?
Welcome home!
What's up? So where is Yuko?
Sorry, the mistress has gone out for the day. She's gone out with Lupina.
Oh, I see. And I was going to ask her to the fall festival.
The mistress said she sends her regrets. She really wanted to play with her Watanuki today.
Hang on, I'm not her toy!
Hey! Watanuki got her joke. It was a tricky joke.
Okay then, so why don't you two come along with me to the festival instead? Himawari's going to be there. You both have your own kimonos, right? When I was cleaning out the bureau drawers, I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of them. They looked like they were your size, so I thought they were yours.
We can't go.
Why is that? Do you mean you need to have Yuko's permission?
Maru and Moro can never set foot outside the shop. Because unlike you, Maru and Moro don't have souls.
Wait, you don't have souls?
The shop looks normal inside, but it's different from the outside world. Those of us who are without souls aren't able to cross the rift between the shop and the world. Our bodies cannot endure it.
What is that? Will you stop doing that?
Watanuki has an admirer! A fuzzy one, and a tickly one.
I really don't understand it. How can they be alive and have no souls? And what was that about the inside of the shop isn't the same as the outside? I'll have to ask Yuko when she gets back. I should ask her about that being dinner remark while I'm at it. Himawari! She's so cute.
How are things going tonight, Watanuki?
Oh, yeah, things are just great. Sorry if I kept you waiting too long.
Not at all. Actually, I got here a little earlier than I'd planned. You've got great timing. We were having a little chat about you before you walked up.
When you say we, you mean...
Yo.
What in the hell do you think you're doing here?
I asked him. You two are such good friends, I thought it would be nice to invite him to join us.
Wait a minute, you invited him?
I sure did. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no, you're fine. It's a really great idea.
Now that Watanuki's finally here, let's go.
Hold on, who died and made you boss?
Don't get angry. This'll be fun. Isn't this great? Don't you love the fair at night?
Yeah, there's something kind of magical about it. Except they always show up at nighttime.
What do you mean? What shows up?
Huh? I meant mosquitoes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's awful. Here it is almost fall and we've still got all these bugs.
We're at a shrine, so I guess I should expect a few spirits. But so far, I haven't seen any. I guess it really could be because of him. I suppose I'm glad he's here. Kind of. But damn it!
Hey, guys, let's try this.
What makes you think you can decide what we're going to do?
I think it sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. It wouldn't be a festival without a stop at the goldfish booth. I've been looking forward to doing this all day long. All right, let me just warm up my fish catching arm.
Himawari! Sorry. I'll be back in a minute.
But I
try?
Why am I stuck on a romantic night with a bunch of goldfish and you?
You're the one that bumped into me. Chill out, Mie.
It's her again.
What's your problem? I apologized, didn't I?
Do it again. Just let it go. Come on, let's get out of here, Mie.
Not yet. Just say it again.
And what if I don't? What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my god! What have you done? You should have just apologized again. We gotta get out of here now!
Just as I thought. Her wings keep getting bigger and bigger. Domiki, I've gotta go. There's something I gotta check out. I thought I saw her come this way.
I know you. You're the guy that was glaring at me. I know you were, admit it.
I'm sorry, you must be mistaken.
No, I could feel you glaring at me. Why don't you just apologize?
Listen, I'm really sorry if I gave you the wrong impression somehow. But I wasn't glaring at you, I promise.
Shut up! Just apologize already!
He doesn't owe you an apology.
Just do it! Apologize!
What the hell?
Apologize now!
You're the one that should apologize.
Are you okay? Miss? I warned you, didn't I? I told you to watch your back. Yuko! That creature. It was planning to consume you next. Just as it consumed her. That's what you meant about being dinner. I was gonna be its next victim. What was it? What kind of creature? A fallen angel. A parasite that feeds on people. It grows by slowly consuming the mind's ability to exercise self-control. In exchange, the victim is freed from all self-restraint. So did that monster pick her randomly? Was it just a case of bad luck? It's more than that. Think about all those stories you hear on the news. A criminal's friends and coworkers all say the same thing when interviewed by the press. The script rarely varies. He was such a normal, quiet person. She never seemed like someone who would do this sort of thing. The reality is, this creature won't possess just anyone. It will only feed on someone who secretly wants to lose control, to break free of their inhibitions. This shy, quiet little girl was exactly what it was looking for. She's finally awake. Are you okay? boundaries of her consciousness have been destroyed, and her soul has become unstable. Her mind has retreated into itself. Who knows how long she'll be like this?
No way. There's gotta be something we can do to bring her back. Yuko, please.
Humans are a strange mixture of strength and weakness, and it may be that in this girl's case, what is lost can be restored.
Roast beef and anything else they've got. I can make it for you at the shop.
Oh, don't be silly. That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah!
It's not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with your cooking, but every now and then I like something different.
Seriously? But if you're happy with what I make, why would you?
Don't you think you're overreacting just a little bit?
I slave away every day, standing over a hot stove for you, and this is the thanks I get? This is all just a big joke to you, isn't it?
I see. So are you saying you wouldn't like a night off? I thought you might enjoy eating a dinner you didn't have to prepare yourself. I was going to share this with you, you know.
You were gonna share with me? That's so nice of you.
I understand, Watanuki. You're jealous, aren't you?
Watanuki's jealous!
The way a wife is jealous of a mistress's charms. And this is like the mistress's boudoir.
Knock it off, it's not like that!
Calm down. You shouldn't be jealous. I give you plenty of things.
You've gotta be kidding me, Yuko. I've never gotten anything from you, not even a straight answer.
I give you work and chores I need done. I give you all of my laundry to clean. And I give you the ingredients to cook my meals. Oh, I know. I'll give you some ingredients from this gourmet market, and you can cook us a nice Chinese meal.
Oh, come on, give me a break!
Well, maybe later. I think I've given you enough for now.
That's not what I call giving.
Ah, but it is. You see, words have a special power. They're actually living entities.
They're living entities?
Let's get that one! The flounder is so expensive. What if I make a mistake cooking it? But doesn't it look awesome? It says it was flown in fresh from England from the Strait of Dover. Isn't that amazing? I'll take that one.
Wow. Are they identical twins?
Thank you. Do we need to pick up anything else? We should buy some meat just in case I mess this up. Something less expensive.
Jeez, sis, you are such a worrywart. Why don't you just chill out already?
But I can't cook. You know that.
The two of them look exactly alike. Don't tell me that you've changed your mind. You want fish instead of Chinese? Why'd you just pick one and stop drooling over those girls' groceries?
I wasn't drooling, thank you.
Oh yeah? Then why were you staring at them like that?
I was just thinking they're going to end up eating meat tonight instead of soul.
I wonder what I should make Yuko for dinner tonight. Maybe she would like my chilled capellini with tomatoes. Wait, I think she's going out for cocktails, so I should probably just clean instead. What is the matter with me? It's like I'm actually starting to enjoy all the work she's loaded me up with. Damn it! She looks like one of those twins, the girls from the mall. Is there something wrong, miss?
I lost a contact. I think it fell out.
It's around here somewhere?
I think so.
Why don't I help you look for it? I'm sure that we can find it. 2 sets of eyes are better than 1, right?
That's kind of you.
It's no big deal. I could use the good karma.
I really appreciate your help. Although, I'm pretty sure we won't be able to find it.
So you spent so much time looking for her contact lens, you didn't have time to make capellini for dinner tonight. Instead, we get plain old noodles.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
Well, nothing wrong with an old-fashioned bowl of noodles, and these are quite tasty, actually.
Yay, noodles! Tasty!
You know, we looked all over and we never did find it. It's odd.
I'm not surprised.
I guess she was right. The odds were against us. It was getting dark and the contact was so small.
That isn't the reason. You didn't happen not to find it. You just couldn't find it.
What do you mean?
Before you even began looking, you were being foiled in your search. Living beings can be bound by so many different things. The so-called natural laws, the set passage of time, the vessel you think of as your body, the spirit you think of as your mind. These are the chains that bind all living things.
Chains?
Yes, these are the bonds from which you cannot break free. But did you know, There is one chain that humans can wield all by themselves.
Chains?
Mm-hmm. Hey, wait a minute! How did I end up here having a hamburger with you, you jerk? And how did I end up paying for it?
I guess you got distracted when you were going on about chains and restraints and being bound and all that other strange stuff.
Would you just shut up? Oh. You make me sound like some kind of weirdo with weird hobbies.
I don't know about the weird hobbies, but you're definitely a weirdo.
Leave me alone!
Come on, tell me the rest of it.
Like you care.
Look, you know you want to, and it's better than talking to yourself, right?
Welcome.
So this twin with the contact lens, is she human? Isn't it possible that she and her sister are spirits like xxxHolic?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Yuko would have said something if they were.
Well, think about it. I mean, you do tend to attract them. You know, spirits and things like that. And although xxxHolic wasn't much of a problem, who knows what could happen with those two?
Okay, maybe you have a point, but it's none of your business.
Is too.
Just because you saved me a couple of times doesn't mean anything.
It's not that. It's just that if anything were to happen to you, where would I get lunch?
I'm not your personal meal ticket!
Are you finished with this, sir?
Oh, hey, it's you. Sorry I wasn't more help with your contact.
So, you must be the guy who stopped to help out my twin sister. I'm the younger twin.
Well, please tell your older sister I apologize. She and her sister look just alike.
Yeah?
Even our parents mix us up. Guess we're the only ones who can really tell. So, is this guy a friend of yours?
Unfortunately.
Hello.
I'm so sorry for your trouble. Sis told me about how you kept on looking even though it was so hot out yesterday. And after all that work, I can't believe she didn't even ask for your name. It's just like her, though. She's such a scatterbrain sometimes.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, I know. Since there are two of you and two of us, why don't we get together for tea later?
Where did that come from? Whatever happened to old-fashioned modesty and decorum and guys doing all the asking? Are you even listening to me, you big
Been
jerk?
waiting long?
Oh, no, we just got here ourselves.
Oh, good. It's nice to see you again. Well, shall we then?
You know, I'm sorry we couldn't find it. Your contact lens.
I hope you don't mind walking for a few more blocks.
Not at all.
Well, the food is really wonderful. It's well worth the trouble. Please forgive me. I was all the way home before I realized I didn't ask you your name.
Hey, it's okay. Don't give it another thought.
I don't know why, but I always forget stuff like that. I'm so absent-minded. I can be so stupid.
Don't say that.
I can't help but feel like I'm a burden to my little sister.
It looks like you and your sister are really close.
Yeah, but we don't have any other siblings, so we always get stuck doing everything together.
You know what? I don't have any brothers or sisters, so it's hard to relate to your life. But it sounds kind of fascinating, having an identical twin sister.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm just crazy about Japanese sweets.
Yeah, what about dumplings?
Oh, yeah. We seem to enjoy a lot of the same things. I guess. But even though the two of us look alike, we're completely different.
There it is again. That feeling.
So, you guys both said you liked sweets a while ago, didn't you?
Sure.
do.
Do you guys get out much?
You mean to go out shopping and all that?
Sometimes, I guess it depends.
Depends on what? You mean it depends on your girlfriend? On your date?
I don't have a girlfriend.
But dating's just the greatest, right? I should have known.
Thanks. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
It sure was. I had a really good time talking to you guys.
What?
Say, Domiki, you know that movie we were just talking about? Would you like to go and see it with me? Why don't we all go together? I think I might be able to get us a set of discount tickets through my job. Well?
Actually, I'm a little uncomfortable in movie theaters.
Really? Why?
It's just, they're dark.
Well then, Domiki, do you maybe have another friend you could ask to go? As they say, the more the merrier.
I get the feeling he doesn't want to go, but I think someone should keep an eye on these two. Sure, I'm in.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Oh, that's great. This'll be fun. Just a sec. I'll make a call right now and order our tickets. You should always strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, I guess so.
I should have known. It always happens like this.
Please stop.
So first it was tea, and now you've got a date to the movies, have you?
It's not a date, Yuko.
What did you say? Sorry, you're going to have to speak a little louder than that.
About those twins, they're both human, aren't they?
Did they seem inhuman somehow?
Oh, that's not what I meant by that.
Yes, they're human. I think you're stressing out over nothing.
Yeah, maybe. I might be wrong, but it seems like the younger twin is really interested in Domiki. Not that I care about that, but it does make me feel kind of strange.
Makes you feel like the odd man out?
Odd man out! Odd man out!
I assume that's what you're sulking about.
I'm not sulking.
Sulking!
Something about it just bothers me is all.
Perhaps you're thinking, why doesn't she like me instead of Domiki?
That's not it!
Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous. Would you please just listen to me?
All right, I'll listen to you. After I'm done juggling. What you're sensing is a wave.
A wave?
Exactly. Just like the rise and fall of water, the fluctuations of sound and light, even electromagnetism, oscillations that come from a single source. Oh, and one more thing. A wave can create a pull that is impossible to resist.
Oh, you went to that tea shop? The food there is so great. You sure have excellent taste, Watanuki.
Actually, I just happened to find it by chance.
I think that place is really super.
Himawari is too cute.
Are you okay, Watanuki? Are you feeling dizzy? You want me to carry the printouts for you?
No, I'm fine. I'm just fine. Hey, maybe you and I could go there sometime, huh? Wait, who did she eat with there before? Could it be?
I went with a bunch of my girlfriends from class once.
Wait, did I just say that out loud?
Say what out loud?
Oh, never mind. It was nothing, really. Listen, would you like to go get some cake with me?
Actually, I prefer noodles.
So are you running errands for the teacher, too?
Yeah.
Why does he always show up just at the wrong time?
Why don't you meet me in homeroom today after class? That way we'll be able to leave together.
Yeah, fine.
Going somewhere?
No.
To the movies.
Just the two of you?
There's gonna be 4 of us.
Oh?
I think they said they were college students. We're meeting them at the bus station.
Oh, that girls' college?
Wait, it's not what you think, Himawari.
I hope it's an interesting movie. Have a good time.
Himawari didn't seem at all bothered that I was coming here with someone else. No, she was just being nice. She wanted me to enjoy the movie, that's all. She didn't want me to be upset. But that means she doesn't care if I'm going out with other people. But wait, on the other hand, she wasn't worried about Domiki either. So what does that mean? I am such a loser. Figures that appear during the scary part. Of course, they'd show up eventually anyway. Spirits are so predictable. That's why I always avoid dark places like movie theaters. Even though they're predictable, they're still a little bit scary. But with him here, I shouldn't have anything to worry about, as long as he doesn't ruin it.
Don't tell me you're scared.
Of course I'm not scared, jerk! Man, am I irritated.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Scarier than I thought it would be. I just don't know what I would do if I didn't have you here to hang on to. You just make me feel safer somehow.
She's got a pretty tight grip on him. I wonder if regular people can sense Domiki's ability to ward off spirits. Are you okay? Is it too scary?
No, I'm fine.
I guess I'm not the type girls lean on. I wonder if the older sister is interested in Domiki too. But then, why hasn't she talked to him more? Is she holding back because of her sister?
I want to go. I wish I could leave.
Come on.
Did she bump her head before you got here?
Sis is falling down all the time, but she hasn't fallen today.
There's nothing around here she could have hurt herself on. Maybe it was a spirit, but no, I would have noticed.
I want to go. What caused the bleeding, sis? You can tell me. There's no need to worry about me. I feel just fine now. Really? If that's so, I'm glad, but
Something's off.
I'm sorry for making you worry. But seriously, I feel fine.
Here's your first clue. If the dog keeps walking, he'll hit Mokina. Got it! Got it! You lose! Second clue. If you pile up Mokinas, they become a mountain. Got it! Got it! No fair, you cheated.
That's ridiculous. I didn't cheat.
Here's the next one. A white Mokina hides, but a black Mokina doesn't. Got it! Got it! Got it!
This one's mine. Now who's cheating, huh? Not cheating, just better.
Rescue the Mokina from the inferno! Got it! 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 Got it!
You think she did it to herself?
That's crazy, right? But how else could she just get hurt?
She said she wanted to get out of there, yes? Just before it happened? And the odd sensation you felt at that moment, was it the first time you felt it around this girl?
The contact lens.
I'm pretty sure we won't be able to find it.
That's right. What you felt was a wave. You had no hope of finding the lens because she'd restricted you from discovering it.
Then what you said before about one chain people can control. It's words, isn't it?
Indeed. Frightening things, these words. Once they've escaped a person's lips, they can never be returned. Once heard, they cannot be ignored. Still, people throw them out far too lightly, often unaware of the chains they create.
What if I make a mistake cooking it? I can't help but feel like I'm a burden to my little sister.
Words are alive, and their power can set the course of a person's future.
So what do you want to do? About the twins? We gonna see them again or not?
It's not really my decision, is it?
It's not?
Don't tell me you forgot. You planted an in by telling her you wanted your handkerchief back.
Yeah. But I wouldn't call that an in. I really don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
It's just a handkerchief. It's not that big of a deal if I lose it.
What, seriously? But both of those twins were into you.
You think so?
Like you didn't notice. They couldn't have been more obvious if they hung signs around their necks. So they're standing there playing dumb.
All right, fair enough. But what about you? You still haven't answered. Are we gonna see him again or not?
There's really no reason for us to go out again. I'd just be dead weight. Still, that poor girl is very trapped, chained down by her own words.
So what have you decided?
Now that I know about her problem, I can't exactly ignore it. I feel like I should warn her. Not that she'll believe me. She'll just laugh at me and call me crazy. I'll just come off looking like some nut job.
If you think it's the right thing to do, then you should do it. If you say that it's pointless, aren't you just doing the same thing she does? Tell you what, I'll even come with you. Pick up the tab and we'll call it even.
You're looking for a free lunch!
I'm sorry. I tried washing your handkerchief, but I couldn't seem to get the stain out. Here you go. I decided to go buy you one to replace it.
Thank you. I'll get us some drinks.
Okay.
Hello, may I take your order?
Do you like him? Domaki, I mean. Don't let the sour look fool you. He's not gonna bite or anything. You should try talking to him.
I don't know. I can't compete with my sister. Look at her. She's always been more confident and outgoing than I could ever hope to be. If I tried to compete with her, I would just fail miserably. Why should I even try?
Don't say that. You'll never know unless you try, right? You shouldn't talk yourself down so much. Try saying something like, I'm a winner. I have lots of great qualities. Okay?
You think so?
Absolutely. Just saying it makes a big difference. Trust me.
If I just focus on my good qualities, I won't feel so bad?
Right.
Here, it's a milk coffee. It's what you like, right? When we were out the other day, I remembered you ordered one to go with your cake. It's my way of saying thanks for the handkerchief.
Thank you.
Someone seems chipper today.
Chipper, chipper, what's a gnocchi? Chipper, chipper, what's a gnocchi?
Don't keep me in suspense.
Domiki and I met up with those twins again. Well, mostly the older sister. And thanks to yours truly, she got a whole new outlook on life. You were right, about our words being alive and all that. I completely get it now, and how chains don't have to just bind people. They can connect and link us together, too. I just got her to say something positive about herself, and it's like her whole demeanor did a 360. Words really are amazing.
Yes, but still, the words we speak are not the only ones that bind.
Huh?
Oh, wow! Watanuki, did you really make all of these yourself?
It's no big deal. I just thought I'd try baking some cakes like the ones from that cafe you like so much.
Oh, they're perfect. I never would have noticed the difference.
Damn it, you jerk! Who said you could have the first pack?
Here.
Thank you.
Himawari, what are you doing? You don't need to put yourself out by bringing him coffee.
What's wrong? Just help yourself.
I don't need your damn permission.
Looks like you're having fun.
Good afternoon.
Having a leisurely picnic with your friends?
Kinda. Well, what are you up to? Headed to work?
Work where? Oh, I'm the older one, silly.
Sorry, I got you mixed up.
Don't worry. It's no big deal. It seems to happen to me all the time lately.
I can see why. I mean,
Because I'm cheerful?
yeah. Well, you see...
It's okay. I understand what you mean. Thanks to you, I'm more confident now.
Uh-huh.
I used to have this ritual where I convinced myself that I was going to fail at something before I even tried it. I thought about what you said, and I've decided my new motto is you never know until you try. It seems to be working for me, too. Ever since I started thinking that, I've been messing up less. But it could just be my imagination.
Don't be hard on yourself. You just gotta kick it up a notch. Instead of you never know, you should try saying, I'm positive things will go well.
And positive things will go well.
That's perfect.
Would you like some?
Oh, thank you.
Hands off, Domiki! You can't just give away stuff that doesn't belong to you. I made those, you know, good thief.
Would you like to have a drink with us?
Your girlfriend?
Well, what I mean is, well, see, this is not a...
Is she Domiki's?
Definitely not. She wouldn't give him the time of day.
Oh. It's delicious. All the flowers are in bloom. The weather is beautiful. Right now, it really does seem like things are going well. By the way, I was wondering if you're not busy. I'm working part-time at the cafe now. It would be great if you could drop by sometime.
seriously, what did I do to deserve this? Can I go anywhere without you tagging along?
She invited all of us, as I recall.
That's not the point. I wanted to come with you to worry, not you.
I thought Himawari had piano lessons this afternoon.
Oh, no. That's not the point.
Good to see you again. So, what can I get you guys?
I'll have the cake plate with tea.
Make that too.
Okay, I'll have that right out.
What happened? When we were talking with her at the park, she seemed so cheerful.
Hi, guys. Would it be all right if I joined you?
Yeah, sure.
When Sis told me she wanted to work here, I was more than a little worried. I told her it might not be a good idea, the way she's always dropping dishes at home. So I combined to keep an eye on her.
You watch her often?
Sure.
Are you that worried about her?
Well, yes. But we're sisters. Isn't it natural for me to want to fuss over her? Sis, be careful with that tray. You're about to spill those cups. Watch your balance. Don't slouch. You'll tilt the tray. See, now customers are watching. They can see you're nervous. Pay attention. Don't spill. How embarrassing. Forgive her.
It's no big deal.
You see this? This is why I begged you not to get a service job. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me help you. Stay back. Just stop. You're hopeless. All you do is screw up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at those fingers. It's only been a week and she's already maimed herself. I swear every time I'm in here, you get worse. Mom and Dad would have a fit if they knew how much trouble you've caused. I failed. I knew I would. The smartest thing for you to do now is just quit. You don't even like talking to strangers, much less serve them. Waitressing isn't for you. There's no shame in that. Better you should stay home where you can calm your nerves and relax. That suits you. It's pointless to push yourself at something you've never been good at. Right? Come on, quit.
No, don't listen to your sister. Everyone stumbles from time to time, especially when trying something new. But that's when you have to dig your heels in and try harder. You never quit. Don't give up. You just have to believe in yourself.
And what if something bad were to happen to her? Then what?
One must take responsibility for one's own choices.
Yuko.
Words have power. Pity is a comfort when you're consumed by doubt. And if you enjoy living under someone's thumb, then there is no harm in being tied down by the limitations they place on you. But just think. Whatever comfort you feel now is nothing compared to the joy you'll feel when you're free to tell yourself things will go well. You have a wish, right? I require payment for my help. Very well. Then may your wish be fulfilled. What is it your heart desires? Tell me.
I want your tray! Sorry for making you wait.
You cut your hair.
It's my payment for Yuko's assistance. What's with the sad faces?
Your hair. It was so long.
Trading my hair for a new life sounds like a bargain to me. Besides, since I've cut my hair, I've noticed all kinds of changes. Look at my hands. I've still got a ways to go, but it looks like my scars are healing up nicely. It's great. Who would have thought that trying something new could make such a difference? That being said, there's something I've been meaning to say. Domiki, I thought you should know that I like you.
I'm not really into you that way, but I'm flattered, thanks.
I figured as much.
I guess we both got shot down.
But I'm glad I told him.
That's true. If you never walk into the store, you never catch the sale. Come on, no way. Okay, on to the next part.
The next part.
Yeah.
We were hoping that we could continue our tradition and go get some cake together. Just 4 friends hanging out.
As long as that cake's good.
Great then. I'll go get us some tea. Thank you both.
And to think, if you had convinced me that there was nothing I could do to help, then that's one thank you we never would have gotten to hear.
What?
Tell you what do you want for lunch tomorrow? Anything, sky's the limit. What's it gonna be?
Starfruit.
I'm giving you a choice. That's the best you could come up with? Fruit? That's not a real meal.
Fine. Blowfish, then.
Ugh, aren't you crazy? Do you have any idea how hard it is to prepare blowfish without killing someone?
Actually, a nice blowfish stew does sound good. I like mine with a soft roe.
Why would you want to eat a hot stew in the summertime?
The best foods transcend seasonal stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking more along the lines of a light lunch. You're asking too much of me.
Say to yourself, I'm positive things will go well.
Don't throw my words back at me. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work. By the way, pardon me for saying, but I couldn't help notice you haven't been eating at home lately. Is that because you've been trying different restaurants?
What, Nuki, whatever are you getting at?
If you keep eating out like that, it's bound to catch up with your waistline.
I'm glad you've taken an interest in my culinary habits.
I can't take this. Is he going to be this size forever?
Aw, I think it's adorable. He just wants to show you how much he loves you, right, girls?
It's so cute! So cute!
Yeah, he's precious. Look, I'm happy that he likes me. But look at him. He's too dependent. He won't leave me alone for 5 seconds. How am I supposed to do laundry? Sit! Oh, he doesn't even listen to me. Oh, all I want is just a few minutes of peace and quiet. Stop it. Who's there? These piggyback rides were a whole lot easier back when you were your normal size. What's that? Was that a firefly? More? In this season? It's fried tofu. But who is it from? Since when do foxes eat fried tofu?
I'm getting hungry. Do you guys want to stop for a snack?
Of course. What do you feel like?
I'm really craving chocolate crepes.
Crepes sound wonderful. Why does this moron always have to tag along with us?
Ooh, wow, those are pretty.
What is it, Himawari?
I'm gonna go look inside, okay?
Sure. It's a jewelry store. I guess this is the kind of stuff that girls like.
Is this the kind of stuff you like, too? Come on, you can tell me.
No way!
I'll take these.
Ooh. So this is what girls want.
Those for you.
No! All right. Maybe tonight I'll make some miso soup with pork. Cut it out! If you don't behave, I'm going to use your fried tofu and the miso soup along with the pork. You understand? Do you? Good fox. You're actually behaving. You really must like that stuff a lot. Hold still for a second. You've gotten some of it on your face. I guess I finally found something that will settle you down for a while. Right. Now I can get the rest of my chores done.
You really should be careful how much of that you give him. I mean the fried tofu. It's by far the pipe fox's favorite food, but it really isn't good for them. It's like their version of junk food. If they eat too much of it, the effects can be quite serious. Yes, he's already had too much.
What? What's wrong?
Look, the markings on his face have begun to disappear.
And what happens if they all vanish like that?
His power will fade, and he'll never return to normal.
You mean he'll stay this size?
That's right, and you'll be carrying him around forever.
Forever? Is there anything I can do to make him normal again? Anything! Please tell me there is. Whatever it is, I'll do it.
Restoring a pipe fox to its original size is a rather difficult procedure. To be effective, the process requires an immense amount of pure energy.
Well, all right, then can't we just go to Domiki's? He lives in a temple, doesn't he? That's got to count for something. Even Amawarashi said he was pure.
True, yes. The energy that Domiki possesses is exceedingly rare. But this is likely beyond him. The sheer volume of energy he would need to release. I'm guessing he would pass out long before the job was actually completed. It's your choice. We can certainly ask him to give it a shot.
Let's not. I owe him too much already without adding this.
All right, then we'll just think of something else. Where else could we find a place with enough pure energy to transfigure a pipe fox?
Hey, Yuko!
There's an idea. This will suit our needs perfectly. Plus, it may help us kill two birds with one stone. Mokina, you're perfect. Good thinking.
Mokina helps.
Now let's get this plan started. Good. Now set it down there.
Okay.
Yuko, we brought the water from the well like you asked.
Excellent, thank you.
So what are you going to do with it?
We're going to use it.
What's with the vase?
It's quite unique. I took it from its previous location at the request of a client.
From where?
Oh, I just borrowed it for a bit. It's from a shrine.
Yeah, right. You stole it from them, didn't you?
Well, less than proper compensation, right?
Right?
That's really sneaky, even for you.
Let's just forget about my little transgression. We have work to do. Quickly now, put the water from the well into the vase.
So what's so special about this vase?
Hurry up, please. We're running out of time.
Okay, I'll get the water. Just give me a second. What's that you're putting in?
They're crystals. I'm adding them to purify the well water. Now, if you're ready, come here and look into the vase.
Oh, okay. What did you do, Yuko? Are you trying to drown us? Oh, jeez. Where are we?
Well, Watanuki's going to be busy for a while. We may as well eat. What do you think?
I think it's time to chow.
I agree completely.
How did we end up in this place? I've never seen anything like this before. Figures Yuko would send us somewhere strange. The vase just sucked us in. If this is what's at the bottom of it, I can see why it's so unique. Well, the breeze feels good, and all these daffodils smell wonderful. I don't know where we ended up, but at least the environment is nice, you know? Oh. You're back to your normal size. That's why we're here. This place must have been what Yuko was talking about, pure energy, or whatever. Well, we did what we were sent here to do. But how the hell are we ever supposed to get out of here?
It's a child. It's a child. And a loud one, too. He certainly is. He hasn't even noticed us yet. Not the brightest boy, is he? Not at all.
Wait, the flowers?
How rude. Very.
The flowers? They talk? Well, it'll take more than that to scare me off.
Are you sure? You look pretty frightened at us.
Well, that's only because you suddenly decided to grow 10 feet tall. Where are we, anyway? Can any of you tell me how to get back to where I came from?
You can go back when your business here is finished. When it's finished.
But it is finished. This guy's back to travel size again.
But you're not done yet. There's more. Go and finish what you started.
Hurry up! Go now!
Oh, what the hell is wrong with this place?
so I was scared by a bunch of daffodils. But you have to admit, one doesn't usually expect flowers to talk or to grow at will, for that matter. The scenery seems to have changed somehow, hasn't it? What's going on? The flowers said I still had something to take care of. But you've already gone back to your normal size. Yeah! Where's that music coming from? Is that a flute? Oh, it's so beautiful. Hey, it's you. xxxHolic. Are you all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, your kimono's soaking wet.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why are you on this mountain?
What? This place is a mountain? Huh?
You arrived here through something that's called a gochuten.
What's that?
It's a special type of vase that acts as a doorway to other worlds. If you came here through a field of flowers, that means you must have used the daffodil vase. Well, they aren't really daffodils. They're actually nymphs. But they take the form of flowers in that world.
I don't completely understand all of this. Are you saying that this mountain we're on now is somehow a part of the gochuten?
No, this mountain is the world for which the vase acts as a doorway. It's called Spirit Mountain. This is where we live.
I get it. Oh, but how did I end up in that field after I fell through the vase?
The field was a part of the vase, but its energy is strong enough that it links to locations with similar energy. There are daffodils blooming on this mountain, so it's easy for the field to lead someone here.
Oh. Is that what Yuko meant by killing two birds with one stone?
I'm so sorry about last time. It was a mistake and I feel terrible. I really hope that he recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's doing just fine.
Oh, that's good. I've been worried this whole time, and I was thoroughly scolded for it.
By Amawarashi? You two seem to get along well.
Yes, even though I always seem to be causing her trouble. Why are you here? Is there something I can help you with?
Well,
Really, anything at all. I'd like to help you if I can.
here. It's not a big deal, but weren't you the one that left me that fried tofu earlier?
I had heard that it was the pipe box favorite, but it seemed like it caused you a lot of trouble.
No, you helped me. So I just wanted to give you something to say thank you. So here. Please, take it. It got a little wet on the way here, but it was in a plastic bag, so it should be all right, I think.
For me? You got me a present?
Mm-hmm. I don't really know what you like, so I was just guessing. I didn't know when I'd see you again, so I couldn't cook anything. Like I said, I wasn't too sure. Really, if you don't like it, that's okay.
I love it.
Good, I'm glad.
That's why you made her cry!
You won't get away with it this time! We're gonna get you!
No, you're wrong. You just came to bring me this, and that's all. This way.
Hey, look! He's running away!
Worse than that, the jerk's trying to take her with him!
Are you okay?
Come on.
There he is! He got him! Let's attack now!
They won't give up. How long are they gonna chase us anyway? You okay?
It's my wrist.
Oh, did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
He got you!
Amawarashi.
You've gone too far! What were you thinking? You think it's fine to ignore what she tells you and do whatever you want, huh? What that guy over there made her say?
It's just a present for her.
Mm-hmm. It's cheap. But I guess that's all right. You should be able to get home from here. Take care of yourself.
Thanks for all your help.
Thank you, too.
See you around?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ah, welcome home.
Welcome home.
You look like a drowned rat, Watanuki.
What kind of homecoming is that?
We put well water in the vase so you'd come back through here. It's a good thing you know how to swim, isn't it? Hello, you. So, you find her?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
Oh, come on! She sent me all the way out here to get a handwritten note out of a locker just to tell me to buy a pair of cheap plastic glasses. If she wanted glasses, why didn't she say something while I was at the shop yesterday instead of handing me a key and ordering me to take a trip in the middle of the boondocks? This sucks. And is she gonna wear these glasses? Or even worse, is she gonna make me wear them? She better not. I'd look dumb in 2 pairs of glasses. I hit the jackpot! Let's see. I hope I can find a pair that doesn't look too cheap for only 100 yen. Yellow, purple, blue. Red.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Well, that's all finished. So I guess I should be getting back.
I did it again. Come in.
Hi. My name is Watanuki.
You're the one who called the ambulance. You rode with me.
Oh, no, please don't get up.
Oh, don't worry. It's only a hairline fracture.
Lucky you were hit by a motorbike. If it was a truck, well, who knows what would have happened. Anyway, get well soon.
I see. Well, that explains why you took yesterday off, and why you managed to be late for work this morning as well. Don't worry, I forgive you.
There's something really scary about being forgiven by you. You know, that smile is even scarier. So exactly what are you planning to use those for?
Who knows? Well, how is she doing? Your friend in the hospital.
Why, are you worried about her too?
No, but I get the feeling you are. You said you saw something unusual on her shoulder, right?
Yeah, I did. I saw a flash, but it could have just been a metal buckle on the strap of her handbag.
Possibly, but you're not entirely sure, are you? You smell like flowers.
You see, well, I know this might sound weird, but she grabbed the bouquet I brought her and hit me over the head.
Did she? You must have said something awfully irritating. Like you know you're in a bad hospital when you see a doctor with a sign that says, "We'll operate for food." You didn't make a joke like that, now, did you?
No, I did not make a stupid joke like that. I was being perfectly polite, and she just hit me out of the blue.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I didn't give her a reason. And right after she did it, she started apologizing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. She seemed really sincere for what it's worth. When I asked her about it, she said that she's been like this for a long time now. Seems like she's always doing stuff that you're not supposed to do. Like if there's a button you're not supposed to push, she'll push it. Or if there's an alarm switch you're not supposed to pull, she'll pull it. It's like a compulsion. Oh, and just listen to this. She got sick on purpose so that she wouldn't have to take the high school entrance exams, even though she knew that she'd definitely pass them. And she didn't even write her name on the exam paper for her first choice university. Naturally, she failed, and she ended up having to go to her second choice school.
What about now?
It's the day before an important presentation at work, and she's got a very big promotion writing on it. And she keeps insisting it's not that she wants to fail, but that's sure as hell the way it looks to me. I don't know. It's like she's going out of her way to screw up her own life. Could some kind of spirit be responsible for her behavior? What do you think?
Maybe.
I knew it!
Let's not be too hasty.
Well, why not?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
Can you imagine what it would feel like to be someone who can't accept happiness? Well, can you?
What?
For instance, if you won millions of yen in a lottery, could you imagine being unable to turn in the winning ticket and claim your prize money?
That's crazy. You paid for the ticket. You're entitled to the money. It's like when people pay you and you grant their wish.
Right, so you wouldn't have any trouble cashing it in because you'd feel you were entitled to that happiness.
Happiness?
Exactly. You see, you don't understand her feelings.
Yeah, I guess not. Sorry.
Why don't you bring your new friend to the shop tomorrow?
What about happiness?
Maybe it's none of my business, but I was just curious. Yep, I was just wondering. It might be possible that you have a problem with accepting happiness and success.
Well, I don't think so.
This time it was just a hairline fracture, but if this keeps up, who knows what could happen.
You're right. This doesn't look like happiness, does it? Like you say, maybe I'm just one of those people who can't bear to be happy. Maybe I'm some kind of head case. Insane.
I wasn't suggesting that at all. It's possible this might not have anything to do with you. It's not that you're insane. There are forces in this world that can make a person act crazy sometimes. I've seen things you wouldn't believe, trust me.
Do you mean like I'm possessed or something? What's wrong? What do you see?
Nothing, that's not what I mean. Listen, there's someone I need you to meet.
Go ahead and do it if you really want to.
I don't... What are you talking about?
Why, throwing that cup of coffee in my face, of course. This is a shop for granting wishes. The fact that you were able to come here means you have one. Now, what could it be, I wonder? Come now. No need to be shy. I've heard it all before.
Any kind of wish? Really?
Really. Any kind at all.
I want to overcome.
Overcome what?
Overcome this urge to do things I'm not supposed to do.
Let me ask you something. Say you bought a lottery ticket, and you won the grand prize jackpot. Would you go cash it in?
The grand prize?
Would you cash it in?
I don't think that I would, no.
Really?
I've been this way my entire life. I just can't seem to help it. Even when the right way is perfectly clear or I've been told exactly what I need to do, I always have to do it differently and I screw the whole thing up. It's just like a curse or something. Do you have any idea at all what that's like? Hasn't it ever happened to you?
I don't, and it hasn't. But even so, who cares? We're talking about you, not about me. And regardless of the cause, this is what you feel and perceive from the world. Your feelings and perceptions make your reality. Your life is a creation of your mind. What the vast majority of people call reality is really just a point of view they choose. The same thing is true of all of your feelings. Knowing this, do you still think you need to overcome what you feel?
Yes, I do. This whole situation is too weird, and it puts a burden on everybody around me. And then this injury.
I wonder. Huh? You say the situation puts a burden on everybody. I wonder what you mean. The only person I see all this affecting, the only person bearing the burden is you.
I don't...
Your happiness is your own business. It is a promise you make and keep to yourself. It is a reward you give yourself for accomplishing what you set out to do, for achieving what you strive for. But if you fail to award yourself for what you accomplish, then you are essentially breaking a promise to yourself. It's like a breach of contract. Compensation must always be made. You must pay all of your debts in full, even to yourself. Therefore, if you win the lottery, you should cash that ticket in. You're cheating yourself otherwise. 10,000 yen should be paid for something worth 10,000 yen, for example. Just as 300 million yen should be paid for something worth 300 million. Even discounts and haggling destroy the balance.
Hey, those are...
What's this?
They're magic glasses. If you wear these glasses regularly, you will always be able to see which is the right path to take. They will prevent you from making the wrong choice.
Is that really the truth?
Take them.
But I can't.
It's fine.
But payment...
It's up to you what to do. It's your decision to make. You can wear them if you want to, or if you wish, you can just throw them away.
What was that all about? Seriously.
What was what?
You know what I mean. Was there really something magical about those glasses?
Not at all. They were just a cheap pair of plastic glasses. You should know that, Watanuki. You bought them, didn't you?
Then why'd you give them to her? On top of that, you not asking for payment is just a little out of character.
But there was payment.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember that little talk we had yesterday about the lottery? Consider this scenario. You're on your way to school one day, and a perfect stranger suddenly approaches you and says, "I'd like to give you 1 trillion yen, young man." Do you take him up on it, or don't you?
Oh, of course I wouldn't take him up on it. Money doesn't just come out of nowhere.
What do you mean?
It's too good to be true. It's got to be some kind of trick.
Exactly, that's my point.
I still don't get it.
In this case, you're acting exactly like Nurie. You're turning down happiness. Think for a moment. I didn't say this guy was a crook or a con man. I just said he wanted to give you money.
Yeah, but anyone would be suspicious of that, Yuko. A fortune falling into your lap?
And why is that?
Because no one ever gets something for nothing. It's common sense.
That's right. If you're going to have great happiness, it requires great effort and exchange. That's called compensation. You know, people are very fond of saying that life comes out evenly. For the good things in life, there are the bad. For the bad things in life, there are always the good.
Right.
But that's not the whole truth.
What's the truth?
In order for you to be happy, you must be willing to accept the burden of an equal amount of unhappiness in exchange as your payment. That's why we instinctively fear misfortune when things are going well, why we wait for the other shoe to drop. Just saying that there's good for bad and bad for good is a way of dodging responsibility. To put it another way, the more you achieve, the greater the demands that will be placed upon you in return. And if you don't try to meet those demands, you're acting in bad faith. But of course, on the other hand, if those demands should start to outweigh the rewards somehow, one should allow oneself a respite from meeting them until the results once again justify the means.
Well, tell me this. I still don't understand, though. This isn't about great happiness. This is just about someone who can't even accept regular happiness.
Oh, that isn't the case. No, Watanuki. This time, it's all about balance.
Balance?
Anyone can be drawn in by the lure of self-destruction. It's a perfectly natural compulsion that any one of us might experience. But don't think for a second that's what's happening with this young woman. Whether very great or very small, fortune is the mixture of good and bad in our lives. And no matter what, payment must be made for the things that are good. Try as you may, there's no way you can avoid it. Understand? She's trying to run away. It's not that she's unable to accept happiness. She's just afraid of the payment that might be expected of her if she does accept. It's exactly as she told you. It's not as if she wants to fail. She just wants to dodge the reckoning.
Hold on. You say she's trying to dodge the reckoning? She walked into traffic and got run over. How was that dodging?
True, but she only got hit by a motorcycle, didn't she? And all she got was a hairline fracture.
Well, sure, but still.
I think she very deliberately chose when to step out into the street. Had it been otherwise, odds are she would have stepped in front of a truck and she'd have worse than a cracked forearm. Instead, she's okay, and she rather handily got out of having to deliver that presentation at work. She dodged it, don't you see? She dodged all that pressure and all that responsibility. She dodged her big promotion as well.
But she hit me. How does that fall into your...
So what? She took no real risk. You helped her. She could see how kind-hearted you are. She knew you weren't likely to get mad at a delirious invalid for hitting you on the head with a bunch of flowers. It's just like pulling the fire alarm switch at school. Sure, it's something you're not supposed to do, I know. But it's not like you pushed the launch button on a nuclear missile and started a war. At worst, you get scolded. The same with failing a test. Even though she messed up her chance for her first choice university, she had a second choice all lined up. And suppose she had thrown that coffee at me. Do you think she was running any real risk with that? She knew that I had already been told that she was a deeply troubled individual. I wouldn't be surprised if she did something crazy. I'd probably even make allowances for her behavior and forgive her. Again, no real risk. Understand now?
I see.
It's just a pose. She's not really the sort of person who will push a button without regard for what the consequences might be.
So will she be all right? Tell me. Will she be able to choose the right path from now on if she wears the glasses?
Come now. I told you. They're just a regular pair of glasses.
Then why give them to her?
Someone like you who's used to wearing glasses doesn't notice them anymore, but it's a new thing for her. She can't help but be aware of it. It'll force her to stop and think.
But what good will that do?
From the very beginning, she's always known what was best for her, even though she's refused to acknowledge that fact. But she's been avoiding that best subconsciously. Therefore, I tell her to wear the glasses. That makes her aware of what she's doing. It makes her think. So in a little while, she'll become aware of the consequences of her actions. And as a result, her wish will come true.
But I still don't get what her payment was.
Her freedom. Hopefully, from now on, she'll have no choice but to accept the responsibility that happiness places on her. She won't be able to run away. It's going to be very interesting to see if she can handle it. It'll be a new experience for her.
So then, you're saying Nirie's problems were always of her own making? What about the spirits?
Nothing to do with it.
But wait, what about that flash I saw?
A buckle on the strap of her handbag, of course. Go ahead and do it if you really want to. How about some broiled fish?
Don't forget to bring us more sake!
Oh,
It's good to see you, dear Yuko.
good evening, dear Akari. My, is it really that time of year again?
Oh, yes, it's that time of year again.
Where has all the time gone?
It passes like an arrow in flight. Could you please talk about this somewhere else? Two drunks and one animal.
Shake-a-leg, Watanuki!
Need more sake! Yeah. I bet we'll need aspirin for later.
It's a little early this year, isn't it?
You're correct. We've had so much rain this year, we can expect an excellent vintage. So he's the one. Huh? This is the young man that Zashiki Warishi's fallen in love with? Isn't he the one who did that little favor for Amawarashi as well? And it seems the Pipe Fox really likes him. Do you know how famous you are where I come from, kiddo?
That's wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful! Tanuki's famous! What Tanuki's famous? This one is famous! That one is not!
Where does she come from anyway? Oh, my goodness gracious, look at the time. Well, I must be getting along, dear.
Thank you so much for the gift.
There's no need for you to be so formal. I mean, after all, we're old friends, you and I.
Do you think you could give it to Watanuki this year?
Huh? You look like you're more trouble than you're worth. But Yuko must see something special in you. She wouldn't waste her time. Well, keep up the hard work, young man. And the changes will come eventually, little by little. Lots of changes. I must say, Yuko, you're the best hostess on any world I've ever visited. Bye. See you all next year.
We'll see you next year.
Yuko, what is that thing?
You really want to know?
It's a what?
It's a ground cherry.
Well, that was obvious.
Will you butt out?
From
the way you described it, it sounds like it's bigger than a regular one.
You're not going to get any strange vibes from this thing, are you?
According to Yuko, as long as you're holding it, you can participate.
But in what?
She said just go ahead and try it.
Sounds like it might be fun.
Great, Himawari, if you'd like to come, we
Well,
can...
I have plans today. Sorry. Can't Domeki go with you?
Just shoot me.
You know, it would have been just fine if you
You're
didn't
too
come
loud.
along. I'm not helping you out this time, no matter what.
Remind me, when exactly did you ever help me out before? So what should we do now?
What time is it?
It's just a little before 4 o'clock. It's glowing.
Yeah, but it's not warm. What's that? Is it a letter from Yuko?
It says, you will only be able to see and participate if you're properly holding the ground cherry.
But see what?
Wait, there's more. So you two will have to behave yourselves. Hold it together. It may help to imagine yourselves as a young couple cutting into their wedding cake.
No, why does it have to be Domeki? I would have been so happy if it had been Himawari. Can anyone tell me why I'm being
Don't be
punished
such a
like this?
baby.
What did you say? Don't call me a
That's
baby.
what it
I
says
am
in
a
the note.
man.
Oh, so it does. It's as if Yuko foresaw how I'd react.
You're catching on, Watanuki. Relax, I'm not watching you. Up. Be careful, your face will freeze like that.
Come on, now you were totally making that up.
Sign Mokina.
Now wait a minute.
And Maru and more.
No, you liar. I bet they can't even write. Ow, I hate this. Will everybody please just stop messing with me?
Get loud.
But I don't wanna.
What on earth can it be?
A monster procession?
This is a big parade of spirits and apparitions carrying lanterns?
Yeah, like that old painting from the classical period. Gazu Monster Procession.
Do you think we're in a world of drawings?
How should I know?
If you don't know, then shut your trap.
What are you two doing? Better get a move on or you're going to get left behind.
The monster procession waits for no one.
So this really is a monster procession?
Well, of course it is. We do this once a year.
Why do you ask? Did you think it might be something else?
I thought we were in a world of drawings.
Humans do have a painting like that, don't they?
You've got to be kidding us, right? Oh, you fellas are just too
We're
cute.
gonna get left behind, too.
You're right. We better go now.
Hey,
What?
how are you feeling? You feel sick at all?
Not particularly.
Well, that's good, right? It means none of the spirits in this procession are actually evil, doesn't it?
You think?
Well, you haven't gotten sick yet, as far as I can tell. So these spirits must not feel any malice towards you. Though I suppose there could be some dangerous ones around here somewhere.
Well, I guess so. But how would I know? A spirit's a spirit to me.
You can tell the difference, can't you? Between the good ones and the evil ones?
Oh, and you can tell the difference? What do you know?
Nothing.
No, that's brilliant.
Better pick up the pace. They're starting to leave us behind. Slowpoke.
It's hard to run holding on to this thing. Look at all of them. Where can they be going?
I have no
Then
idea.
where do you get off with that pompous know-it-all attitude of yours, you pretentious jerk?
Hey, that hurts.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Well, be more careful next time.
It's incredible.
It's huge. Amazing. The tree is so bright.
So are you getting any bad feelings?
Overwhelming, maybe, but not bad. With blossoms like that, I think we can look forward to another spectacular year.
Absolutely.
What's happening?
Not sure. It looks like they're bringing the ground cherries in closer for some reason.
More importantly, what shall we do about the question to do? Well, no fun source. Well, the independent. Only one thing to do.
You're right, it can't be helped.
Should we?
No choice. Let's do it. Come on.
Hey, this is no time to be standing around like an idiot.
Stop them!
It's that Watanuki and some other guy.
What are two humans doing in a place like this anyway?
If they're chasing him, then he must be a real jerk like we thought in the first place.
Looks like he's going to get eaten.
Well, serves him right. You think we should help him? If he gets eaten, she'll cry.
I guess we have no choice then. Split into two groups, men.
Right!
Get them!
Back here! Hey! This is no place for humans, you know?
That Karasatango!
My name is Keith, you four-eyed human freak!
You got a face of a brick
Well,
glass.
there's your dress as you funny.
Save it! Would you just do something to help us? You're in no position to make demands, you creep! We'll end up looking like the bad guys if we try to help you out too directly!
You're gonna have to help yourself.
If you can! Go!
Jump!
Get back down here, you coward!
Here they come. Watanuki!
Hey, you're Sashiki Warashi.
What in the world are you doing here?
Domiki and I were in the monster procession and they found out we were human.
Domiki? Oh dear. You're the person whose soul I took. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
Anyway, it's too dangerous here. Come with me and I can take you someplace safe.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go! That's on it, that's on it, that's on it, that's on it! That's it!
Oh my gosh, you have to save them!
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Right!
What are you doing?
It's that fox. The one from the food stand.
Watanuki's really a good guy, so I'm begging you please not to eat him! A good guy? You're lying! Prove it! Yeah, prove it! He came to our shop and said my father's stew was really delicious! Besides, he gave me this! Narrow virtue. It's filled with the essence of one pure and noble in spirit. It has the power to protect us from any malicious intent. What a remarkable amulet. Only a good person would give me such a thing, so please just spare him!
Very well. Let us welcome this child of humanity.
Yeah, the tree just spoke to us. How's it making you feel?
I'm not getting a bad feeling. If anything, I'd say it feels awesome.
That's very flattering, young man.
At least it's modest.
Now, you may approach. Bring the ground chair to me.
What is it?
This is the nectar. Once you leave, only those who make the monster possession may drink it. Please, drink with great care. And remember, it is thanks to the little fox that you are able to return with us.
You saved our lives. Thank you very much.
You children have rare, unique spirits. But it will not always be good that is attracted to that energy. You have been through difficult times up to now, because you are changing, little by little. Value that transformation, especially those changes made possible by the people you've met.
We're back. Do you think all of that could have been a dream?
If it was, then we've been standing here dreaming for nearly 8 hours.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Why did Yuko give the ground cherry to me?
That's an easy one. I wanted you to get that nectar for me. The nectar from that tree is incredible. It's far more delicious than any wine or sake that's made in the human world.
In other words, what you're saying is...
Thanks for doing the dirty work, sucker.
Those angry spirits were just about to eat us, you crazy witch! Very funny.
Come on, Domiki, join us in a drink.
I won't say no.
We brought along a picnic spread and some of Watanuki's delicious homemade appetizers.
Like a buffet, yay!
When the tree talked about changes caused by certain people, I wonder if it meant Yuko.
Cheers.
Yes!
Was it referring to the way she's turned me into her very own personal servant?
Watanuki, you're missing out.
You know I can't drink. I'm underage.
This won't make you drunk, it's nectar! Come on!
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
If you don't hurry, we'll have to drink it all ourselves.
Ah, okay, I'll drink. You guys are such a pain.
Well done, Mr. Stick in the Mud.
Here, have some more!
I will.
You're gonna hate yourself in the morning.
Hey, it's nectar. I won't get drunk. I'll even drink your share.
Now, you can't take other people's drinks.
Oh, yes, I can. I went and got it after all. Oh.
I went with you.
So what? It was because of my arrow that we were saved, so you owe me.
And who gave you that arrow in the first place?
Ah, shut your pile, Domiki.
Watanuki, I've never seen you like this before.
It's only Domiki, so who cares?
It looks like some people have no head for nectar.
What are you doing here, Yuko? There was no need for you to meet us. Watanuki would have just brought the nectar to your shop. So why were you waiting for us? It's because I was with him, wasn't it? Is it possible you have some reason for not wanting me in your shop?
You're very perceptive. There's no need for you to visit my shop. My shop is both of this world and not of this world. Only those that have a need. I almost forgot I had that old thing still lying around.
Me too!
It certainly brings back memories.
Those sure were the good old days, huh?
Enough with the reminiscing! I'm just gonna pry this thing open and take a look at what's inside of it.
I guess I'm okay with that. Have fun.
Huh?
Of course, you should know that the box will only open if a certain condition is met.
Like what?
Who cares? I need another hot sake.
Another sake! Another sake! And get me another whiskey and water! Whiskey and water! Whiskey and water! Go ahead and make it a double. And while you're in the kitchen, get me a dish of sour plums on the side. Sour plums! Sour plums!
I'm a bit peckish, too. How about some boiled tofu?
Yeah, great idea!
Hold on. I'm in the middle of a major house cleaning here. What kind of a slave driver are you?
Well, that's the way it goes. Life is all about being flexible, you know. Now, let's hurry it up with those snacks.
Ah! You're being so unreasonable!
Wow. I can't believe it ended up snowing all night. It was practically a blizzard.
Watanuki, is that a love letter in your locker?
Oh, no, that's absolutely impossible.
No way, no how.
I feel weak.
Hey, look, I think there's something written on the back.
Dear Watanuki, I had a wonderful idea for something really fun to do, so come to the park first thing after school today. Bring Domiki, and of course Himawari, Yuko. Wonder what she's up to.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, nice and suspicious. She had that smug little I know something you don't know look on last night. I'm pretty sure this is just another one of those sneaky little tricks that she's always playing on me.
does she do that?
It sounds like fun. I think we should go.
Huh?
Well,
I'm in.
Ah!
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. What the? Mokina?
yo, what's Nuki? Born on April 1st. That makes you an April Fool.
Ha ha, I've never heard that one before. Can you give that stupid joke a rest already, you flabby little furball?
We weren't expecting you, Mokina. Did Yuko tell you to come to the park as well?
Yep.
No good little toy thingy.
Huh? Don't tell me she invited you too.
Do you know this girl, Watanuki?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, hi. Man, what a pain. I can't believe I let you drag me all the way to a place like this.
Hi, please excuse me. I hope you don't mind, but I forgot to return this to you.
I've been looking for that pen. Did you come all this way for that? You didn't have to, but thank you.
Oh no, it's fine.
Hey! It looks like everybody made it, huh?
Yuko, it's about time you showed up. What's the big idea of dragging us all out to the park in this snow?
That's an excellent question. To be brief, a snowball fight. Hooray!
Huh?
Snowball fight, hooray! Yo!
No way. I'm too old for these stupid games.
Now, you're never too adult for a good old-fashioned snowball fight. Besides, you'll learn that there are some games that are much more fun when you're grown up.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're not talking about what I think you're talking about, are you?
Probably not.
Whatever your game is, we're not playing. You two people could play yourselves. I mean, one person and one animal.
Mokina's no animal. Mokina's a Mokina.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
I think it sounds like a lot of fun.
What about you? Don't tell me you want to do it too. And by the way, your gloves are totally lame.
I had an extra pair, so I let him borrow them. I guess they're not as cute as I thought they were.
No. The gloves are cute. The gloves are totally flawlessly perfectly cute. They're cuter than cute. They're cuter
So
than
what do you
pretty
think?
things on a bathroom
She said it
wall.
was a
It's just
snowball
nobody should
fight.
do them
Do you want to stick around or just hit the road? Well, kind of.
All right. I guess since we came all the way out here, might as well stick around.
Oh, thank you.
Yuko, you're not serious about this, are you?
But of course. In fact, I even brought along a grand prize for today's winner.
Wait, that's the...
Magic treasure box that can grant the winner anything he might wish for.
Did you say anything?
Anything?
That's right. Of course, no one can open the magic box except the winner of the snowball fight.
That is so unreasonable.
Of course, that explains why it wouldn't open up yesterday. Okay. I'm gonna win and wish for something out of that box that's gonna prevent Yuko from pushing me around ever again.
Okay, everyone, I want you all to start building a snowman in whatever shape you want.
Huh? Snowman? I thought this was a snowball fight.
Stop complaining and make one, all right, Watanuki? I'll explain things in a minute.
Oh, when she smiles like that, I get knots in my stomach. But never mind that now. I'm gonna win this thing. There. It's all finished.
You mean that's your idea of a snowman? It's more like a snow bunny.
Great, everybody's a critic. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me you're trying to pass that thing off as your entry. On the other hand, yours is perfectly adorable, Hibawari. It's a sea angel, right? It's terrific. You have a natural talent for sculpture.
What's a sea angel?
Well, it's... Oh, forget about it.
Don't waste your praise on that pile of slush. If you really want to see what sculpture is all about, take a look at mine.
Huh? Oh, just give me a break. A Pegasus, huh? Nice work. It's so adorable.
Thanks. I'm very glad you like it.
Actually, Mokina's the best of them all.
Holy crap!
Ta-da! I named it White Mokina because I could.
How'd you do that?
All right, is everyone finished? Good then. It's finally time to start the snowball fight. The rules are a little bit complicated. You must use your snowmen to throw the snowballs at other players, and that's it.
Who does what now? Because it sounded like you said you use your snowman to throw snowballs at the other player.
You called that right.
Hey! That was a false start!
Ha! You lost the game before it even started.
Forget the game and tell me how a snowman can move on its own! I mean, we're just using big old piles of snow and nothing else, right?
There are lots of technical ways to explain it, but they're all such a pain. So forget it. Just think of it as a magical moment that happened on a snowy afternoon.
Yay! Let's activate White Mokina. White Mokina, go!
I think I've seen this show.
Huh? What do you mean? It doesn't matter, because I've already lost. So long, everyone. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. My bunny's finished. I'm already out of the game!
That's when you know the score. It's personal.
Hey! What do you mean this is personal? What did I do? Somebody stop this thing before it kills me!
Oh, well, it is only snow.
That was a close one.
The only reason you got away is because its legs were too short.
Yeah, well, whose fault was that, Stubby? That's what you get for making it look like yourself.
No, it's different.
Oh, yeah? And how's that?
That was white Mokina. I'm black Mokina.
There's a difference in color, not legs!
Hey,
Hmm.
I think I'm out too.
That's what you get! Karma's punishing you for your false start earlier.
Hey, look, it's moving.
It must have dug itself a hole to hide in. What a coward.
What's that? You're in no position to make smart remarks, you cheater! Hey, wait! Come back here!
Deserting in the face of the enemy. It really is a coward.
Hey! Stop hopping away! You lousy little creep! Ow! What the hell are you doing? You made her cry again, didn't you?
Oh, thank goodness. Watanuki's still in the game.
See, you did make her cry. No, I didn't.
No excuses! Punish him!
Stop it! He didn't do anything. It's not what you think. Stop it, everybody!
We're sorry.
We'll gladly accept any punishment you name.
It's all right. I'm sorry about that. The whole thing was really my fault.
Mm-mm. No, it wasn't. There's no need to apologize. Hey, you! You're not supposed to throw snowballs at me! Can't you give me just a little cooperation?
Just look at all them having such a good time. Here, I set the whole thing up, and I feel left out.
And what makes you think we're having such a... wonderful time.
But you want to know something? The one who's going to win this thing is me.
Huh?
Now, come forth!
I didn't think she was going to play.
Finally, an opponent that won't waste my time. Sorry, Yuko, but I'm gonna have to take you down.
We'll see about that, won't we?
He's pretty good. Go, Raijin! Now, Fujin!
Isn't this supposed to be a snowball fight?
Yeah! Why isn't it having any effect on him? Are you sure that thing is made out of snow?
You should never underestimate the power of fantasy.
This snowball fight is turning into an all-out war.
You're not that. Come on, is that all you've got?
How in the world can that thing make so many snowballs so fast?
Maybe that's how.
I have a secret strategy. Maru and Moro are my backup. Clever, huh? I call them my snowball support squad.
That's not fair! We were supposed to build a snowman, not recruit an army!
Raijin, no!
Well, looks like I'm the winner. All that's left.
We're back!
This is gonna end badly.
Come on, where are you going?
Hiwari! Get out of there! You're in the target zone!
Fire at will! You know, I've been waiting my whole life to say that line.
Why don't you just relax and enjoy a snow cone?
What are you talking about? How can you just sit there like that?
I wonder how the mistress is doing on the battlefield. Judging by the look of things here, I'd say she was on the winning side for sure.
She is, so you better make more snowballs. Take this.
I think you should make them. Here.
You do it. Here.
But I don't want to. Here.
You can't say that. Here.
I can say what I want. Here.
No, you
afraid you're right. Nice and easy.
Guess that means I'm out of the game too. But it sure was a lot of fun.
Voila! There are no more challengers, so it looks like I win.
Not so fast. I don't think you can count me out just yet.
Oh, you're back for more?
So it's hiding behind you now. It's a coward.
Shut up, cheater shouldn't talk.
I'd like a shot at him, but he's too pathetic. I mean, a bunny? Good luck to you, Watanuki.
Stay calm and hang in there. Okay, then. It's just you and me now, Yuko.
If that's how you want it. Darling, it's time to punish him.
Stew time, Rabbit.
What kind of crap was that, you jerk? Wait, now that I think of it, can you even cook a snow rabbit? Oh, attack! Bunny? Hey, I said attack or he'll get you! Get going! All right, will you please run for me? You were running around like a drunken lunatic just a couple of minutes ago! What's the matter? Have you got some kind of rabbit death wish? Ah! I'm so dead! Huh?
You're a big, fat, crazy bones! Here, you're a bossy pants! Here, switch for a second! Here, I don't want to, it's your turn! Here, the switch again! Forget it, here!
You're out of ammo, Snowman! You're completely helpless without a weapon to wave around, aren't you? What's the matter? Come on, shoot me! Here I am! Am I moving too fast for you? Maybe I should attack you then, huh?
2, 1.
So what just happened? Did I just win?
Congratulations, Watanuki. Looks like you're the winner.
He only won because his opponent screwed up.
It doesn't matter, I'm the winner! Isn't that right?
I guess it can't be helped. Very well then, I admit my defeat.
And he snatched his victory from the jaws of defeat! I never thought I'd live to see this day! It just goes to show you, you should never ever give up!
You get it. You won. Yada, yada, yada.
That's right, I won, and you can stop acting so cool about it! Okay, so I get anything I wish for, is that right? Let's see, what should it be? I can wish for this, I can wish for that.
I meant to ask Watanuki, what are we having for dinner tonight? Apparently, since we were just talking about dinner, that must have been what you were thinking about when you opened the wishing box.
Now, hold on!
I think maybe it would be nice if we had a picnic in the snow tonight, don't you? I anticipated something like this.
Boy, this stuff is heavy. But I think we've got it all.
And naturally, we'll need a cozy little dining area.
Ready.
Okay, make yourselves at home. And Watanuki, you get our feast ready.
Now just wait a minute, there's something fishy here! I'll bet she had this whole thing planned out from the beginning. This tacky-looking casserole dish and utensils were probably in the box when the word go. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. After all, life is all about being flexible.
Thank you for the food.
You know what? This makes me really thirsty. Watanuki, get me a beer.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, as long as you're at it.
Here. Sorry it took so long.
Wow, Watanuki, this stew is great. Right?
Yeah.
Do you think we should give him a hand or
That's sort of the point. Isn't it normal for the girls to make the chocolate?
And what do you mean by normal? To behave just like everybody else? Is that it? And when was the last time you knew me to do that? Besides, I do believe that we've been over this before. As long as I'm not causing trouble for anyone else, I don't see anything wrong with being a bit abnormal, do you?
No, as long as you're not troubling anyone, then sure, fine, whatever you want to do. But when you call in the middle of the night and spring this cake job on me, and not just any cake, but a fancy French job, I had to run to 2 different stores in the freezing weather to get the ingredients. If that's not trouble, I don't know what is! What the hell are you laughing at?
Watanuki is really mad now. Watanuki is really mad now.
There is a good side, though. Guys don't usually give out chocolate. But tomorrow, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give Himawari one of these.
Hello? Is anyone here?
A customer? This late? Coming! Good evening, ma'am. Is there something we can do for you?
They told me if I came here, you'd be able to take care of it for me. I'm begging you.
Wait, but I'm not...
You can grant my wish, can't you?
Well, no, I can't help you. That is, we can, but it's not as simple as you think it is.
You've got to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. You can take everything.
Okay, but like I said...
You've got the wrong person. I think you want to talk to me. I'm the owner of the shop. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, but I heard about your shop from someone who...
I would prefer that you not mention the name of the person who told you to come here. It's enough that you were able to find your way to this shop. You see, dear, those who come here are in need of something only this shop can provide.
Then you can do something about it for me, can't you?
In exchange for the right payment, certainly.
I've heard you require payment. Can you give me an idea of what you would need from me?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? Before we discuss that, I need to know a little more. What precisely do you want from me?
What's that?
What have we here?
Nothing's worked. I've been to temples, I've been to shrines. I even went to see a professional psychic. It was all useless.
That package. Is it something dangerous?
If you want me to, I'll keep it here for now. But understand, out of sight is not out of mind. In the end, you will have to decide what to do with it. Delicious. This cake may be the best thing you've ever made, Watanuki.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the matter? You seem a little bit uncomfortable.
That package. I don't know, it seems dangerous.
Perhaps you're right. It's one of the more unusual items I've come across, at least.
Seriously? Well, if you think it's unusual, then it must be pretty dangerous, huh? Hey, be careful with that thing! What if that string is some kind of seal?
No, I don't think so. This is just ordinary string. She must have wrapped it up like this to make herself feel better.
So that's it?
Yep, afraid so.
But it's just an ordinary photograph.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I don't see anything very strange about it. It looks like any run-of-the-mill snapshot.
Then you must feel pretty silly about screaming like a girl. Right.
Right!
Yeah, but it was completely different when it was in the envelope. I could feel cold chills running up and down my spine. So maybe the problem is the envelope. Maybe it's cursed.
Well,
No, it's not the envelope.
what do you suppose that means?
You can't be serious.
So the photograph is the problem?
That's the way it seems anyway. But you know, you wouldn't know it just by looking at it. It's a normal-looking picture of a pretty girl in a sundress with her back turned to you.
That's really weird.
Yeah, but it's just a snapshot. How bad can it be?
Where is it now? Is Yuko keeping it at her shop?
Mm-hmm. She's got it in a frame sitting in her living room. I just hope nothing weird happens. You idiot! You think you could just walk up and steal my coffee?
That's a lot you're carrying there. Good Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not surprised. You're a pretty popular guy.
Man, he's not that special. He's just Domaki.
What's that you got there?
Watanuki made me a French pastry called La Fondante au Chocolat. The melted center is great. It's nice and warm.
What do you think you're doing?
You're right. The chocolate center is excellent. Nice and warm.
Set it out! Set it out now! I made it especially for Valentine's!
I don't get it. So you make food you don't want people to eat?
Well, of course they can eat it, but they shouldn't eat it, got it? Hold on a second, I'm all confused now. Oh, well, whatever.
It's always so much fun to watch you two boys joke around together like this.
Those cakes were special for Valentine's Day, and I worked all night on them, too. I can't believe Domaki had the nerve to eat one. This is the worst. It's the pits. Why does a jerk like that get so many Valentine's Day chocolates in the first place? That's dirty face slime ball. But it's okay as long as I get chocolates from Eva Mommy. Oh, she got them all ready just for me. Thank you so much, my sweetie Mommy. But why does she have to give a box to Domaki too? Hello.
What's it?
So where's Yuko?
Mistress is taking a bath.
And drinking, too, I bet.
It's beer today.
Fine, she'll probably drink about 6 cans in the bath, so that's 6 cans I can subtract from dinner.
Impressive, Watson Yuki.
Then again, what the heck? I'm having a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll let her have an extra one for Valentine's Day. It's just an ordinary picture, isn't it? Of course it is. What's wrong with me? Strange. For a minute, it looked different somehow. That thing moved! It moved!
Oh, yes, so it did.
Yuko!
I thought I could stop it by using that special frame as a seal. I guess I underestimated its power.
What's wrong with that picture? Is it a picture of a ghost? Is it possessed? Shouldn't you purify it or something? Or burn it? Why don't you burn it?
Believe me, burning a spirit's photograph wouldn't do a bit of good. It could never be destroyed that easily.
What are you gonna do?
That's up to the woman who brought it in. It's her decision.
It's just a regular picture. Isn't it? It looks scary when it moves. But other than that, she's not threatening. She's just smiling and normal.
Anyone home?
Wait, I know that voice.
Seems we have a visitor. I knew that she would be back. As you see, I can't control it. I've used a powerful seal, yet it can't be contained. The girl in the photo must have something important she wants to say. Something that she desperately wants to convey. Have you made your decision?
I don't know.
You must decide what you're going to do.
But I don't know.
Why is this woman so terrified? The photo shows nothing but happiness. If she doesn't want it seen, she could have just burned it or ripped it to pieces. But wait a minute. Yuko did say that burning it wouldn't do any good. But in that case, she could have just hidden it somewhere.
You wanted to rid yourself of that photo, am I right? But you were frightened, weren't you? And the reason for that is, that image is a reflection of your past. You see, a picture always reflects the past. It captures a moment in time and reflects it honestly, unlike a painting, which can display emotions as well. At times, a photograph even reflects things you don't want to see.
No, it was an accident. Even the police said so. They said she lost her footing and fell off the cliff.
Is that so? If that's truth. Then why are you kneeling here on the floor crying? And more importantly, what do you want from me?
I want you to. Please. Get rid of it. Just make it go away.
A payment is required for that.
I don't care. I'll do anything.
You should be more careful with your words. Saying you'll do anything is not a statement you should ever make lightly.
I don't care. I'll do anything to be free from this torture.
Very well.
She was always like that. She always stole what was mine. She knew I liked him, but she still gave him chocolates on Valentine's Day. And in the end, she stole from me again. She pretended she needed me, but really she just used me whenever it was convenient for her. Always.
The photograph is now gone from this world. I promise you will never see that image again. However, there is something I must ask of you in return. And this condition must never be violated.
Of course, I'll do whatever you want me to. Just tell me.
Your image must never be captured by a visual medium. You must avoid having your picture taken at all times. Avoid being caught on any film or video or projections. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you are photographed, her image will appear with yours and show the entire world the truth. It's easy to avoid being photographed. However, what if you were ever to appear on a television program? Her image would appear on that program as well, and the show's viewers would see what we just saw.
It can't be.
Remember, you said you would do anything to be free. You made that decision.
I wonder, do you think she did it? Did she really push that girl?
Judging from the way she was panicking, and the way she was mumbling to herself after she saw your Valentine chocolates, I'm assuming that she did.
But if that's so, then shouldn't we report it to the police?
But the photograph is already gone now. What proof do we have to show them?
I don't understand. Why did you make the photo disappear?
Because that's what she asked me to do, Watanuki.
But she may have murdered someone.
True. And a murderer should carry the burden of what they did. You think I let her off lightly, is that it? It's impossible to avoid having your image captured for the rest of your life. You never know. You could get caught in the background of someone else's photograph. Someone could be out there filming a TV show or a movie. And when was the last time you saw a store with no security cameras in it? And think about all those video camera displays you see hooked up at electronics stores. Do you really think you could avoid appearing on one of them? With cameras everywhere, just how long do you think you could stay hidden? Although there's one way you might be able to do it. If you never went out...
Believe in it?
Afraid not.
Well, all right then. As they say, to each his own.
See ya. I stepped on my shoelaces.
You don't believe? Ha!
Today was the first paid vacation day I ever got from Yuko. In the morning, I read some comics I'd borrowed. This guy's a genius. Man, I'm getting hungry. Where?
You know you're missing the last issue, right?
What the hell is this? Where did you come from all of a sudden? How did you get in here? Answer me!
You're even dumber than I thought. You know, I could hear you laughing from the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, that's none of your business! Now what are you doing here anyway? Huh?
It was a gift from a supporter of our temple.
Whoa, Matsuzaka beef.
And of course, wouldn't you just know it, there's no one home today.
Huh?
So that means you're gonna have to cook it for me.
If it wasn't for that Matsuzaka beef, I'd get rid of that jerk so fast it's crazy. Hey, you! You better put that comic right back after you're finished with it.
You don't have a regular sukiyaki pot?
Well, pardon me, I don't do a lot of entertaining.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Huh? I'm getting ready to pour in the broth, Domaki.
Saute the meat first.
You cook the meat after you do the broth.
Well, I like Western-style sukiyaki, not Eastern. You have to cook the meat first thing. Then you season it with sugar and some soy sauce.
Let me do it my way or cook it yourself. You forgot the oil. Here. Looks like you're getting Eastern-style sukiyaki after all, huh? Oh, you're not supposed to put these in till the end or it'll ruin the dish.
Shall we eat?
If you're gonna make it yourself, then why'd you come? Oh, yeah. I ate so much I can't even move.
You shouldn't lie down, you know. You'll change into a cow.
So have you ever actually seen anyone who turned into a cow?
Once they turn into cows, how can you tell if they used to be humans or not?
Take your old kitchen proverbs and get out of here. But before you go, hand me those comics that are lying over there, please.
With Watanuki gone, we don't have a decent thing to eat around this place.
I'm starving. Watanuki left some extra treats. We just microwaved them.
Ready to go, Watanuki?
Now you sit, now you don't.
Where to start? Oh, yes.
I wonder if Watanuki has eaten yet. I wonder if he's finished his comic books. I wonder if Watanuki's brushed his teeth. I wonder if he's finished his homework.
I hope he's cooking.
This is awful. I feel like I could turn into a cow. Was that? Where's that noise coming from? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Hey, AG, did you pack your gym clothes? Yeah. Is today the pop quiz? Boy, I sure hope not.
Crap, I'm late. What's the matter with me? My body feels heavy. So heavy. It feels like I'm carrying a ton of bricks on my back or something.
Hey, Watanuki, how's it going?
Hey, Himawari.
You look terrible. Are you doing okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I hope I don't collapse.
You know what? This morning, I had an upright leaf in my tea.
Good for you, Himawari.
It's good luck to find a tea leaf floating upright.
Yeah, I've heard that, I think.
I know most people think it's just a silly superstition, but I think it's fun to believe in it if it's a positive thing.
Yeah, so do I. It's kind of fun.
I forget. Is it good luck in green tea or black?
I don't know.
How's it going? Good morning. How's
I'm finally here. Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, I'll say you're late. We're practically starving here. Look at how skinny poor Mokena's gotten.
What's Nuki? Please save me!
Hey, how about a little sympathy, you guys, huh?
What's that?
It took me an hour to walk here from school. My feet felt like lead the whole way. I don't know what's up, but my body has felt like it weighed a ton since this morning.
You did spend all yesterday lying around and being lazy, didn't you?
I don't need to hear any lectures about lying around from you. I'll go get dinner started right away.
That's much better. If you whistle at night, you will attract snakes.
Huh?
If you ever have to walk past a graveyard, be sure to hide your thumbs as you do. If you go to sleep right after you eat, you'll turn into a cow. If you clip your nails at night, you won't be present when your parents die. So you think these things have no basis in reality?
Well, no. But they're moral lessons. They're meant to be taken symbolically, not literally, I think. For instance, the thing about clipping your nails at nighttime, they had really bad lighting back then, and probably figured it was dangerous and you'd get hurt.
Okay. But what does that have to do with missing your parents' death?
Oh, that's because, well, I don't know.
If there's no truth to the adage, if it's just a silly superstition like you say, then why has it been passed down for so many generations?
Well, I guess that there's something
Why, what do you mean?
to it.
Like maybe a grain of truth worth passing on?
A grain of truth, really? Like what?
I think that you should spend the night, Watanuki.
Why? Is something going to happen to me? Yuko? Am I in danger? What are you not telling me?
Well, the truth is, I want pancakes for breakfast.
Is that what this is all about?
Yay, sleepover!
Dinner was late tonight. I think you should make it out by cooking breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, man. That Yuko is the most self-centered woman in the world. No matter how you cut it, this has not been my day. My nails are getting long. And I have to play soccer tomorrow. Damn it. Where can I find a nail clipper? Okay, how's that for service? It's as if it's just sitting there waiting for me to use it. If you clip your nails at night, you won't be present at your parents' death. But I don't have any parents, so here goes. My body still feels so heavy. My legs. I can't feel my legs.
Stay down. It's okay now.
It is? That thing, it came because I was cutting my nails?
Uh-huh.
I see. So you're not supposed to cut your nails at night because...
That thing will attack you. And if it chopped off your head, it's safe to assume you wouldn't be present at your parents' death.
But what was that thing? A ghost?
No, I don't know for sure. I do know that it's been around for ages, a spirit that has haunted mankind for generations. Sometimes, humans are forced to encounter the unseen world, and then those people will try to explain it, what happened. They describe the incident, the awesome mystery which they've encountered. They soon find that there are few who will believe them, so they transform their story into a kind of warning. They reduce it to its basic idea, making it a riddle of sorts. These riddles are then passed down, eventually turning into the superstitions we have today. Shall we cast a spell to free you from superstition? How about it? This spell has been handed down for generations. Human beings are not alone in this world. Never underestimate the unseen powers. Fear, fear. Go away. Come again some other day. Get out!
Get yourself gone!
What'd you think? I had you going for a while, didn't I?
Oh, you ruined the whole thing!
Did I? I thought you said before you didn't believe in stuff like this.
But I did, a long time ago. Once in grade school, I heard an old superstition from a friend of mine. After that, every time I passed a graveyard, or even when a hearse drove by me, I always made sure I hid my thumbs. Always. I never cut my nails at night either. But it didn't matter. My parents died anyway. In spite of what I did. And that's when it happened. That's when I stopped believing in superstitions.
I suppose it might be possible to live your whole life with your eyes closed, to avoid ever encountering the unseen world you find in the old stories, to hide. But to live blindly, to shut out the vastness of existence, that would be a waste. You should go and get some sleep now.
It's so weird. My body feels lighter since last night. Did the ceremony work? Maple syrup, honey, strawberry jelly, and marmalade. Just help yourself to whatever you like and enjoy.
These pancakes look absolutely scrumptious.
Pancakes! Pancakes! Nobody makes pancakes like Watsuki.
Come on, guys. It's no big deal. There's nothing to get excited about. An upright tea leaf.
So tell me then, you think you'll believe in that kind of stuff from now on?
Well, I think it'll be case by case for me.
By the way,
Yeah?
would you run down to the storehouse and get me a bottle of Napoleon brandy?
What a pain. It's a little early for brandy, even for her. Ah, this is it. Unless she wanted something else. Huh? Oh. Wow, it's the last volume. It worked. I guess I don't mind believing in tea.
And are you the owner's son? Helping out around the house?
It's my after-school job.
Such a nice boy, helping out your mother like this.
No, she's not my...
Well, you should probably go and get that.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
Telephone! Pick me up, you lazy phone!
Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Hello?
Tokyo you long enough.
Oh, Yuko.
Look, things are taking longer than expected here, so I won't be coming home at all today.
That's too bad. I just bought you some of that asahori bamboo you like.
You did? Why didn't you say so sooner?
Okay, want some bamboo too.
Fine, I'll just save it till tomorrow then. Even though you're supposed to eat it right away.
You'd better have it, because it looks like I won't be home tomorrow either. In fact, I might be gone for quite a while.
Really? For how long?
I don't know, so consider yourself off until I get back.
Well, okay.
I'll bring you back some souvenirs.
Sure, thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Take care.
You take care.
Oh, I see! You like almost every kind of candy except for marshmallows.
They're okay, I guess, but their texture's really weird.
Right, I agree. They're gooey, and they're chewy and fluffy, too.
Marshmallows are so strange.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But did you know that marshmallows are actually made from the roots of the marshmallow plant, hence their name?
Wow, really? Is there anything you don't know, Watanuki? You're so awesome.
No, what's awesome is that smile on your face.
Hey.
Now that I know you don't care for marshmallows, I know what candy to buy you for a special surprise. I'm gonna get the perfect sweets for my sweetie, Iwani.
I said hey.
What do you want?
Are you leaving?
Yeah, so?
Domiki, are you going to archery practice today?
Yeah,
You've been practicing so hard lately.
the competition's coming up.
Can I cheer you on again?
Sure.
No, why do you want to cheer him on?
Working today?
Why do you want to know?
Will Yuko be there?
No, she's gone.
Gone where?
She's your nosy if you really have to know. She's out on business. What's with you? What's your problem today?
The pipe fox. Where is it?
Huh? Come on, do I look like its keeper? It's back at Yuko's shop.
Carry it with you.
Hey, why? What are you talking about? What the hell is his problem today?
You guys get along so well. Isn't Domiki great?
I don't get it. Why is Domiki so popular? People see him and smile. I see him and all I want to do is bring a stupid duck! Oh, the lady from yesterday.
I apologize for laughing, but you were making such silly faces just now. I couldn't help but giggle.
Well, I didn't mean to, but if they made you smile.
On your way home from school?
Yeah,
Don't you have any after-school clubs to go to?
just the going home club.
Well, then what about your job?
I'm off until my boss gets back.
If you don't have anywhere to go, would you like to spend some time together?
Are you sure this place is okay? It's a little chilly.
No, it's perfect.
Let me get that for you. And here you go.
Why, thank you. It's been a dream of mine to have a coffee in a park like this for a long time. Do you think that's strange?
No, I don't really think that's strange at all, ma'am.
You're lying. I can tell by your face. This is nice. You know, I always wanted to do things like this with my son. I wish we could have gone for walks, maybe visited a park, sat and talked over a cup of coffee, but we never got the chance. My son passed away some time ago. I miss him so much. He'd be about your age now. I can only hope that he would have grown into a nice, polite boy like you. My dream has finally been fulfilled, and it's thanks to you.
No, it was nothing.
If that's the case, I'd love to do this again sometime if it's okay with you.
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
That's so sad. I wonder if that lady's son passed away when he was little.
Sounded like it.
So, are you guys going to see each other again?
Mm-hmm. We're getting together today after school.
I bet that lady is really looking forward to it. I know I would. You're so much fun to be around.
Yeah? You really think so?
Especially when you do that comedy routine with Joe Mickey.
Well, that thing we do, I wouldn't really call it a comedy routine.
Oh, really? I thought you were doing the dumb guy and the witty guy.
If we were, would I be witty or dumb?
That's obvious, you silly. You know, it's too bad Domiki couldn't join us. He's been so busy with practice, he's been skipping lunch a lot.
You heard him. He said practice over food. Oh, well, it's his loss, dumb jock.
You even went through the trouble of making lunch for him. That's just too bad.
No, it was no big deal. I didn't mind at all. I mean, as long as I was making lunch for myself.
I meant him not being here. Domiki's got the archery club all fired up. With him on the team, they've got a shot at winning the championship this year.
But having him in the club really doesn't affect his chances of winning, does it?
Sure it does. The other members say he's the most skilled archer in the club. Remember when we cheered him on at the city competition? He was amazing that day.
Do you mind if I ask you something, Himawari?
Sure, what?
Well, I know this is a little forward of me, but is Domiki someone you...
Oh, there's the bell. Well, we don't want to be late for class, do we?
Really?
It's not funny. Don't laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's just so cute.
It's not cute. It's more like pathetic, if you ask me.
Oh, come on now. So this Himawari, you like her a lot, don't you?
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, of course I do, as a friend. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? To me? She's beautiful!
I really hope this Himawari girl feels the same way about you, Watanuki. The wind's picking up. It's getting colder. You should be getting home now. You don't want to worry your family.
I won't. You see, I actually live by myself.
So do your parents live far away?
No, I don't have any. They both passed away.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked you about that.
No, it's okay, really. It happened a long time ago. Don't worry, I'm fine.
It doesn't matter how long ago it was. You never forget the loss of a loved one in your life. That pain never goes away. I know this. Trust me.
Well, that's weird. I hope I'm not losing my taste buds. Sorry I'm late. I'm running a little slow today. Have you been waiting long? Here you go. I made you lunch. It's a rice dish. I just thought that you might be hungry, you know? I love to cook. It's a hobby of mine. I just hope the rice didn't turn out too salty. You don't think this is weird, do you?
That's not it. I'm touched. This is so sweet. I thank you.
Here.
Oh, thank you. So how's your job?
Fine. It's pretty quiet. You see, my boss, you know, the really demanding one, she's out of town. So I've got plenty of time to myself.
Well, enjoy your time while you have it. I'm sure you'd much rather spend it with your friends than me.
To be honest, I don't have that many friends. Besides, talking to you like this makes me really happy.
You know, I was just about to say the same thing.
I'll make lunch again sometime. If there's anything you really like, just let me know.
Just don't push yourself.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a cold I've had for a few days. Sure, it's nothing.
That doesn't sound like nothing, and you're pale. I really think you should go see the school nurse.
No, I'm fine. Trust me, it's no big deal.
But... Watanuki! Watanuki! You feeling any better?
What the? I'm in the nurse's office. What happened?
He passed out cold during PE.
Huh? That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
Delmiki's the one who carried you here. He's so nice, huh? Isn't he just the greatest?
What?
I'm gonna go tell the nurse that you're awake.
Thanks. What? What do you want?
A cold, huh?
I guess that's what it is.
But no fever.
And how in the hell do you know that? It's gonna take years of therapy for me to forget that image.
You think it's got something to do with spirits?
No way. I haven't even seen any recently. Hey, what is your deal today?
There's an old saying, idiots can't catch colds.
Hey, I'm not a... Oh.
So what happened to the pipe box? I told you to carry it.
Well, I haven't had a chance to stop by Yuko's yet. I'll stop by soon, I promise.
Will you really?
Don't look at me like that, you jerk! Sorry I'm late. Thanks for waiting again.
You poor thing. What's wrong? Are you sick?
Yeah, whatever I've got, it's making me feel really dizzy.
Come sit down. You should have gone straight home and rested.
I can't cancel on you.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm forcing you to come see me.
No, you're not. I'm the one who wants to... Damn, your coffee.
Now just sit down. That's good. You don't have a fever. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It just reminded me of something, that's all. When I was little and felt sick, my mom and dad used to check my temperature the same way you did. You know how you said it made you feel when we drank coffee the other day? I actually felt the same way when you were checking my temperature. I don't feel that way when I check my own temperature, though. In fact, it's just the opposite. It's strange. Just looking at the numbers on the thermometer makes me worry how sick I might be, so I try not to check my temperature if I'm feeling really bad. Well, that's just me, I guess. It's pretty weird, huh?
So sweet. You're such a nice boy, Watanuki. You should go home now and get some rest.
I'm fine.
Take care of yourself.
Okay. Ah, well, since I'm in the neighborhood, I really should stop by Yuko's. Is anybody home? Yuko's still not back yet? How are you two? Is everything okay? Ah, but that's Yuko. Coming! Hello?
Long time no talk, Watanuki.
Hey, Yuko. So how are things going?
Busy. I still can't come home yet.
You've been gone a long time.
There are a lot of things I have to take care of.
Huh.
Speaking of which, sounds like some unfortunate things ended up happening despite the fact that I told you to take care.
Wait, what things? What are you talking about?
Well, you are sick, aren't you?
Wait, how did you know?
Watanuki! Watanuki! Hang in there, okay? Darling world, cannot go outside the
sorry, but this is as far as we can take you. We're really sorry. Here you go. Somebody else. We'll take you the rest of the way.
What do you mean by that? Lucky. Where am I? This place.
I brought you to my house
But how come?
because I got a telephone call from Yuko. She said go to the shop.
Why?
She wanted me to pick you up, I guess.
I don't understand.
She said you're in danger. And that, at this rate, you could completely disappear.
Disappear?
I think she means you might die.
But why would...
You've been seeing that woman.
But she's never done anything to hurt me. I've never felt sick either.
Well then, can you think of anything else it could possibly be? Face the facts. You said you hadn't seen any spirits lately, didn't you? What else could it be?
She can't be. I know that she's not a bad person.
But you don't even know if she's human or not.
Even so, even if she's not, I made a promise to her that I'd see her later at the park.
So, Mokona, shall we make a bet?
On what?
On whether or not Watanuki will go.
I don't know. That's not really much of a bet.
Yes, I guess you're right. It is Watanuki. Everything that is in this world is inevitable.
Over here, Watanuki. I saved you a seat.
Hey, Himawari.
You know, I never thought I'd catch you eating cafeteria food. You didn't make your lunch today?
No, I just didn't feel like making it today for some reason.
Well, at least you look like you're feeling better today. I was so worried when you collapsed.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I almost forgot to give you something. Here you go. I hope you like it. Sorry, I got it from a store.
I bet I know which store. It's from the one over on the west side of the park, right?
I wanted to make something for you myself, but I kind of ran out of time.
No, that's okay. Thanks, Watanuki. Hey, look, there goes Domiki. The competition's getting close. He's been really busy.
Yeah, I guess so.
So are you going to go to the tournament?
Why would I?
To help cheer on Domiki.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Don't strain yourself too much, Kay?
Okay. I'm so glad. I thought I wouldn't be able to see you today. Don't worry, it's okay.
We shouldn't. We shouldn't meet like this anymore. I think it would be better for both of us.
But why? If I said something to hurt your feelings, I'm really sorry. If it's me that you're worried about, please don't. I'm here because I want the...
It's not that. I had fun. Thank you for that, Watanuki. It's okay now.
But you said that you'd always feel lonely. You told me that. I can't...
I have to go.
Wait!
crying. I can't do this. I can't hurt her. I have to go find her. I'll find her. I have to go. If I'm not there for her, she'll be alone. No.
You came back.
Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time. I hope you didn't get too cold waiting.
I knew it was going to turn out like this. I knew that the more I saw you, the more time we spent, the more you'd suffer. This is my fault.
I was told that.
Then why did you keep coming back?
I guess because when you're lonely, it seems that I'm lonely too.
Don't touch it.
Is that Tamaki?
I thought you'd go ahead and see her no matter what I said to you. So it turns out she wasn't human after all.
Don't do it.
Out of the way.
Leave her alone. I said don't do it. Don't go. Please.
No. I'm not lonely anymore. You've brought me so much happiness because of our time together. And you won't be lonely either. Because whether you realize it or not, there are people who need you. Those people would never want to lose you or for you to be hurt.
Why? Why did you shoot at her? Because she wasn't human?
It wasn't that. I made a choice.
So you're finally awake.
Yuko, how was your trip?
All finished. Without incident.
That's good.
On the other hand, I'd say you seem to have suffered a lot of incident.
You could say that. I've kind of been dealing with a lot of stuff lately.
I guess you have.
I suppose Domiki carried me here, huh?
Yes.
I am so pathetic.
I guess you are.
That was just mean. I'm sorry, Yuko. I should have listened to your warning.
It's all right. You made a choice. You still wanted to see her, even though you knew it would put your life in danger. It's just as I've always told you. A person can wish for anything they think they want. It can be happiness or unhappiness.
I don't get it.
No matter what you wished for or chose, the result is what matters. As long as you don't regret the result, it's all right. Do you understand now? Domiki had to make a choice, just as you had to. He chose to shoot, even if it hurt you, even if it caused you to hate him, so that he could stop you from disappearing. So now you have another choice to make, Watanuki, about how you're going to treat Domiki. You haven't asked me yet what she was.
No. It doesn't matter what she was. So what if she wasn't human? She was loving and kind to me.
Very well, then I will tell you only this. The things she said before she disappeared were absolutely true.
Of course you'll make me pay for that by working for you more.
Oh, absolutely.
Will Watanuki be okay? Tell us, will he? He will be okay, right?
Don't worry. You'll be all right by tomorrow.
He's gonna be okay!
I think perhaps we should take it easy today as well. I haven't taken a trip like that in a while, and I'm spent.
Me too. Milo and Marla have to make the bed for Mistress. We need to prepare her nightcap, too. Shh. Watanuki is sleeping. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe.
Have a good night. And sweet dreams, too.
Himawari!
Hey, Watanuki! Looks like you feel better.
Yeah, I feel terrific. I made a special lunch for you, so let's eat together, just you and me. The theme for today's meal is spring, and the menu's gonna be a surprise.
Sounds lovely.
Not as lovely as you, Himawari.
I can hardly wait for lunchtime.
Wait, Domiki. You can come to lunch too if you like. Himawari and I can't finish all of this alone.
You got salmon rolls? I'll join you.
Are you nuts? Do you think I'm running some kind of catering service? It happens I made tricolor rice balls today.
Hold on, that's all you've got? Well, I guess I'll join you.
Don't do me any favors, you stuck-up jerk.
You know, I love watching the two of you play off each other. You guys crack me up.
The stiff is not my friend.
Those rice balls better have salmon in them.
I'm not your personal chef.
What about sour plums?
No, but they're still good.
You must be here to see Yuko, huh? Step this way.
We welcome you to our shop. A customer for the mistress. A customer for the mistress.
Oh yes, it really is a shop. Well, in a way.
Whatever it is, we'll grant your wish. As long as it's something the mistress can handle.
That sound a little suspicious? That's only natural. Never. That hand. It seems to be following me. It looks like a hand from a mannequin or something. How creepy. That's not from a mannequin. That's a real hand.
Apparently that grocery store over there is having some big sale today. Maybe we should stop by. Hey, come on, we have to hurry up. The game's about to get started.
Right.
I don't know. I usually do my shopping at the market in the square. They have the freshest produce. That's true, but they really overcharge for some of their stuff, don't you think? Maybe they do, but it's worth it. But we can go by the store if you want.
Over here! Just come up here! Hurry! Don't worry, you'll be okay if you stay up here. Those things can't climb trees.
You can see that thing that's following me?
Sure can. Is that salt? Try taking a handful of salt and throwing it down there. Trust me, just do it.
It disappeared. Wow.
Well done.
Thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. So what are you doing up here anyway?
This is my favorite spot to just sit and think. Up here, I don't have to worry about being bothered by anyone.
That's cool.
What does that card say?
Oh, it's just my name and my grade in school.
Watanuki, huh? Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Watanuki mean April 1st?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure does. That's also when my birthday is. I know that it's a strange name.
No, I think it's neat. Just think about it. No one will ever forget your birthday if it's the same as your name. Besides, April 1st is an important day for me, too. We have that in common. Normally, I don't like anyone else to come up here, but you're welcome to come by whenever you want.
And that's okay?
Mhm. So, you're back again today.
You said that it was okay for me to come. You want me to leave?
No way. I'm glad you decided to come, Watanuki. Climb on up.
Right. About yesterday, thanks again.
Sure thing. It's no big deal, really.
Yeah, well, that sort of thing happens to me a lot. I mean, I see really strange stuff sometimes.
What do you mean strange?
I see things that aren't exactly normal. I don't know what they are, but I'm the only one who can see them.
That's tough.
Yeah, sometimes I try to tell other people, but they never seem to believe me.
I know what it's like.
Huh?
I see strange stuff too. Stuff that nobody else can.
I thought that I was the only one. How long have you seen them?
I don't remember. For a real long time, I guess. Hey, why don't you come back here tomorrow and we can hang out again?
Well, are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, of course.
Well, these weird things that I see, sometimes they, follow me around. You know, like that hand thing from yesterday. It can kind of be a pain. Wouldn't it bother you?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. If something like that shows up again, we'll just throw a handful of salt at it. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Hey, why don't you come over to my house tomorrow instead?
Sure, I'll be there. Hey, Watanuki.
I'm here.
You went grocery shopping again today?
Yeah, I like to help out here any way I can. Usually I cook dinner. You see, my parents passed away. I'm living in that apartment building over there. The landlady helps me out sometimes. We aren't related or anything, but she treats me like a family member. She's really great.
So you're staying in her apartment with her?
Oh, no, I don't actually live with her. I have my own apartment. I live there by myself.
You live alone? Doesn't she worry about you?
Well, she did at first. But I told her that since I'm on my own now, I want to take care of myself. She understood. This is me. Come in. What's wrong? Don't you want to come in?
Sorry, guess I just can't help but be impressed.
Impressed? With what?
You're just really young to be living on your own. Do you ever get lonely?
Sometimes. A A little. But most of the time, I'm just fine.
That's pretty impressive.
Why don't you have a seat over there? I'll get some tea started.
Is there anything I can help you out with?
Oh, the cake. My landlady's having a birthday party tonight. She's having some friends over, so I thought I'd surprise her by bringing it over later. I really hope she likes it. I made it for her myself.
Looks great. You must be a really good cook if you can make that.
No, it really wasn't all that hard. But you know, cooking has always been one of my favorite hobbies. It sounds kind of silly, but sharing food with people makes me feel closer to them somehow.
Speaking of, your birthday is coming up soon too, isn't it? It's on April 1st, right?
You actually remembered.
Of course I did, and I'd really like to give you a gift.
Oh, no, you don't have to.
But I want to do it. Isn't that something friends do? Don't friends like to give each other gifts on their birthdays?
Did you say friends?
Yes.
You mean we're really friends?
Then it's settled. I'll give you a gift on April 1st and no arguments.
All right, I won't argue, but you have to let me cook something that day for us to share.
But you shouldn't have to do any work on your birthday.
That's all right. Like I said, I love cooking. I know. I'll make us some box lunches and then we can eat them under the cherry trees. I've seen that one before. Should I get the salt?
This little guy's one of the tame ones. It won't bother you as long as you don't bother it. We don't need salt. It's said that they sometimes settle down in old houses, and if they do, the family living there will be rich.
Oh. So I guess not all of them are bad to have around. So what are we supposed to do now, huh?
Well, with the small ones, you can throw salt on them like I showed you before. But that doesn't exactly work when they're as big as this one. In this situation, you just have to run away.
Looks like we managed to outrun that big thing, huh?
You know, it may be annoying, but there are some advantages to being chased by those things.
Huh? Advantages?
Yeah. It's good exercise. You're athletic, right?
Yeah, I guess that I am a pretty good runner.
That's probably because you had a lot of practice running away from those things. It all depends on how you look at it.
It sure does. What's that thing over there?
That's a lost soul. They must have died in a car accident or something. Now they're stuck in this world. They can't cross over to where they belong.
Really? So is it going to be trapped there like that forever?
No, I don't think so. They should be able to cross over once they've taken care of whatever unfinished business is holding them here.
Okay, you know a lot, huh?
No, not really.
Is there something wrong?
Isn't tomorrow the entrance ceremony for the junior high school?
Yeah.
And on top of that, tomorrow's your birthday as well.
Yeah, that's right. It is a big day. So we're going to meet under the cherry trees for lunch tomorrow like we talked about, right? I'll be there as soon as my entrance ceremony is over. So I'll see you tomorrow?
Sure.
There, it's all done. He's not here yet. Maybe I'm a little early. I forgot to bring some salt with me today. What am I gonna do? That's a new uniform, huh? I like it. It looks good. Thank you. I guess you rescued me again. Every once in a while, those hands show up. Surely you've heard the stories. Sometimes people are spirited away while they're underneath these cherry trees. Those hands take them to another world. What are you saying? But now, I don't think you'll be seeing them around here for quite a while. Yes, I was one of them. It's been 7 years now, since the hands took me away from here. I remember the first day we met. I told you that April 1st was an important day for me, too. Today, I have to say goodbye to this place forever. Huh? Here, this is what I used on them earlier. It's a piece of my own. It's the birthday gift I was telling you about before. I'm glad that I could give it to you before I had to leave. You can't go now. We're friends, and good friends don't leave each other like this. I know, but I have to. I'm so happy that I met you, and I became friends with you. Promise me, you and I will always be friends. Yeah. He's part of the reason I've gotten by for as long as I have. His gift helped me out of a lot of difficult situations. It's gone now, but I'll never forget it or the person who gave it to me.
Hello there.
You frightened me! Yuko, what the heck are you doing here?
Why am I here? Think, Watanuki. You'll realize that you're forgetting something that's incredibly important to all of us.
Yes, of course, I'm so sorry. But, what did I forget?
Good grief. What am I going to do with you? You're impossible. Today is April 1st, remember? And if I'm not mistaken, it's your birthday.
Are you surprised? We all wanted to throw you a party.
Yeah, happy birthday. We're all very excited about it.
Milkit is totally ready to celebrate. Cake, ice cream, sake!
We got everything ready and brought it all out here so we could have a little celebration in your honor.
You did all this? For me?
All right, you guys, let's get going. This food isn't going to cook itself, now is it? Watanuki, don't just stand there. Spread the blanket out on the ground.
Huh?
And get the grill ready. You're in charge of the fire, all right? There are charcoals over there for you.
How did I know that something like this was going to happen? Well, I was born on April Fool's Day. I guess I should expect this kind of thing by now. No matter what day of the year it is, things are always going to end up exactly the same. I will always be the one doing most of the work. Strike that. I'm the one who's doing all the work.
While you're there, go ahead and throw on another piece of meat for me.
Who do I look like, your waiter?
And don't forget to add the salt.
Have you completely forgotten that this is supposed to be a celebration in my honor?
So what? I'm still hungry.
We are talking about you right now.
You boys, you're always so cute yelling and pretending to argue like that.
Nothing is ever going to change, is it?
This is a perfect day. The food is great and the drink's even better. What could be nicer than this? Plus, I can celebrate Watanuki's birthday while I'm at it.
Yeah, there's that.